No, she eats his ass.
Hell yeah. At least somebody's getting some other anal action other than me. Let's go, boys.
Hey, welcome back to the Blue Collar Off-Road Podcast, episode 154. I'm Graham. I'm here with Luke, Cody, and Richie, and Curtis, and Logan. We have a full house today. We apologize for not having an episode last week. Shit was fucked.
It was not Runs Prime. Shit's fucked.
We were running bypasses that day. Literally, like, just in any possible way, we were bypassing things. Where was I going with this? We got back from AOP. AOP was my Thanksgiving. AOP was Curtis, Luke, and Logan's Thanksgiving day after. Yeah. So the four of us went down to AOP and did things. You're
making it sound really exciting.
Sexual things.
There you go.
What happens in the woods stays in the woods.
Come with that,
there's one owl. One owl saw what was happening. He didn't make it out alive.
God, that's fucked up.
We sure it wasn't a Wendigo? You sure it was an owl?
I'm positive. It didn't kill us.
He was a big motherfucker, and he was just chilling.
Oh, here's a photo of it. That is a big fucking owl. Holy shit!
Yeah,
and we kind of just ran into that randomly. I think Graham had stopped because we were like lost, and I like looked up. I was like, "What the hell?" There's an owl right there.
Graham did not stop because we were lost. He stopped because my Jeep was not running.
I thought that problem was fixed, Luke.
Nope, it is live and well.
Oh yeah, all weekend long. What
was that?
It's fixed now.
What was wrong with it?
The crank sensor. We fixed it in the parking lot.
Oh no, we didn't. No, we didn't.
Oh
no.
We may have fixed the crank sensor, but we didn't fix the problem.
We didn't.
I don't think the crank sensor was the problem.
No.
The only thing I will say is it did do the thing where it restarted after it would die, which was cool. It wasn't taking forever to get it to restart after we changed the crank sensor, but you know, it was still terrible.
I still thought it was funny though. We get up there, we show up on the first obstacle because we had waited for like 30 minutes for Graham. We get up on that first obstacle out there, and who calls? Graham does.
Me, I'm here.
And then Luke proceeds to beat on his rig and then blow it all apart. Make it sound like it blew apart. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, it was. There was
Graham.
I don't know. There's a couple of second gear clutch dumps in there, and then trying to crawl stuff because the clutch dumps wasn't working. I stalled it and fell off of a ledge, and it backfired and blew the vacuum lines off the intake.
Oh, that's always fun. That's not a backfire. That's a you're rotating the engine backwards.
All right. Well, I did that, and it was not great.
Yeah, no, it's not. It makes a weird vacuum sounding noise, and then all your vacuum plugs explode. You have to be, you gotta be mindful of that. You gotta be mindful of that when you're rolling backwards in a forward gear in a manual.
Yeah, well,
I didn't even know that was possible.
Mine does it quite a bit.
That's cool. I mean, like, it makes sense.
No, it's not cool.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. I was talking to you guys about this a while ago. I think if I have my Jeep in, was it third gear in double low, it locks the torque converter, and it'll actually shut off if I like jam it into a rock or something.
That's
I noticed you were stalling your automatic quite a few times over the weekend.
Well, okay, I'm going to be honest with you. I think that
I think you stalled your automatic more than I stalled my manual.
That
I may
is
have
also
stalled it
valid.
once.
However, mine's not my fault because I don't know what's going on, but every single time we would go up and down in elevation, the Jeep would run like shit for like 30 minutes.
Blame it on the elevation. God forbid that 4.0 runs 1,000, not even, what is it, maybe 500 foot of difference? No way.
Maybe 200.
Maybe.
I don't know. Man. It
I
did it at
believe you,
Harlan too.
Curtis. I believe you.
It's
did the
that
same thing at
weird.
Harlan.
It's that weird air.
I
You
will
don't like
say
that
that
southern air.
one thing that I think was causing my heat soak issues was the amount of times that we were running in and out of the park, but at the same time, like the Jeep should be able to do that without that causing any kind of issue.
I don't
That's
know. When
not
my
unreasonable.
E-fan bound up and no longer worked, I suddenly was having heat soaking problems.
Interesting.
Yeah, but before that, when the E-fan was functional, I wasn't having any problems.
The thing that's weird about mine is that the E-fan is working and it's not getting above 210. It's chilling right around 195 now. So
But then again, heat soak in inline engines is common regardless of like the temp that it's running. So it's really not that surprising.
The other thing I mentioned, I think when we were there, Luke, was maybe you have an exhaust leak that's just pointed right at your fuel rail or something. Because it's hard to see. You can't really see an exhaust leak on a 4.0 unless it's on the ends, or you're like eagle-eyed. I don't know. I've never noticed them until I take the manifolds all off, and then you're like, oh, there was a massive exhaust leak. That would do it.
I don't think it was vapor locking, because all my experience with vapor lock is after you shut it off and go to try to restart it. Because when I had the turbo on, that's when I had all the issues. It was after it stopped, and because it's not a return style system, it just sits there and cooks. So it didn't seem like a vapor lock issue to me, because trust me, I've had my intake like almost 400-degree intake temps, and I still didn't have it never vapor locked until you shut it off, and it sits there and just cooks it.
It does kind of make sense. Heat's gonna rise, and your fuel line is literally on the top of your engine. So in reality, that does make sense.
Problem.
The one time we did shut it off and he was wondering about it, I walked over there and it sprayed air out of it right away.
Well, that's what I'm saying. When it's off and it sits for a minute, that's every time you will get vapor lock, not while it's sitting there running.
So you're telling me Luke's Jeep queefed on you, Curtis?
Oh, it queefed all over me.
And I just realized how weird the name Curtis that just came out. It felt weird to say. I don't know why, but like Hackbar just feels better. Like it just, I don't know, just it came out of my tongue weird. Yeah.
See, Logan doesn't even know about Hackbar. That's what makes this really interesting.
We could ask Colin for the photo. I'm sure he still has it in his treasure trove of photos.
Oh, good Lord. I just want to let that die in pirate. I just want to let that track bar die in pirate where it belongs.
Yeah, that's a fitting death for that. You've moved on a little bit, maybe.
I'll take your place. Don't worry.
Oh no, I hope you don't.
I'm trying to not have that happen.
Yeah. But, oh my gosh. Guys, so we get up on that first obstacle while we were at AOP, and after Luke had done it, I was watching Luke, and he was literally spinning the tires and on flat ground. He couldn't fucking move. And I was sitting there, I'm like, is this how this entire fucking weekend is going to be? Because this is going to be fucking bullshit, and I'm going to be done after today.
Here,
I got up. What?
I'll send the videos of it.
Of Luke?
Of both
or me?
Of you. Both of you.
At first obstacle, I went up to it. I literally had to beat the ever-living shit even to just get off of the flat ground. It was freaking ridiculous.
Yeah, that
obstacle was this?
The offshoot of one. Literally just
that first little thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was flogging on mine, trying to just get it to go where I wanted it to go, and the tires would just get caked up and shit, and even second and third gear, I couldn't get them to clean out.
You know what would solve that problem?
Them not having any tread to fucking fill up.
If you don't have any tread, there's nothing to clean.
Yeah, but there's also nothing to grab ground that's not rock.
Yeah, well, we didn't put the red labels on it, so we'll never know. Maybe
Right,
they would have found a rock.
So
They
when you
would've-
pulled up,
You didn't. Wait, what do you mean you didn't have the red labels on it? You talking about on Luke's rig or on your own rig?
On Graham's rig.
You didn't have red. What? You didn't have your red labels on?
Sorry, Luke's rig. My fault.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, what is happening? That just fucking it threw me for a loop.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So I have a funny story about that. So of course my father was with me, and he's never been wheeling more than like power line trails. So he's riding with me, and we get up there, and they're tearing this thing up, and then that buggy goes. Well, then we go back down and get Graham, and he sees Graham's tires. He's like, "There's no way he's even making it up the hill." And by the end of the night, he was like, "I don't know what it is, but you need to buy a set of those." I said, "Yeah, I do."
That thing's not even gonna make it up the hill.
That was his words when he pulled over and we were airing your tires up. He's like, "There's no tread on it. That thing's not gonna make it up the first hill."
Yeah, I mean, it's valid. That's part of the charm.
I was going to say, remember the end or the hill at the end of Waterfall? He literally, so we went up the Waterfall trail and we followed it all the way up and went to go do the buggy line. And we get up there and he gets onto the part where it's dirt. And he just, as soon as he got onto the dirt, there was nothing he could do.
Nope.
He just slid all over the place.
I slid sideways as the winch line was pulling me up.
Yep.
It was pulling me sideways.
Oh,
Yeah,
that was
it wasn't
hilarious.
The winches got a lot of use this weekend.
Mostly lifting Luke's rig up so he could put tires back on.
Yes. There's really only one. I only used it for that one climb. Every other time we either made it or I picked
I was going to say,
one.
I think I winched a lot.
Yeah. My winch is shitty, so we don't want to use it unless I'm stuck.
Sounds like I didn't miss out too much then.
I mean, Waterfall went pretty easily, other than we both winched at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys went up that pretty quick.
Yeah. What happened to 3 hours of sitting there?
It's been that multiple times.
Not with experienced drivers, Luke.
Anyways, I had my own bullshittery going sideways at that point too. So I'll take my L right there.
Yeah, you're getting an L.
So did we all break this weekend?
What?
Did we all break this weekend?
Graham, are you broken?
I mean, my power steering pump doesn't like life, but other than that, no.
I have to smack the relay for my fan. That's about it.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'm
feel
broken.
a little.
It's just you and Luke.
Oh, that's the story of my life.
I finally had that fucking clamp let go, which is kind of funny.
Speaking of a clamp, I did break something. At one point, my Jeep backfired and it blew apart my clamp on my intake. A plastic clamp on the intake just blew apart.
Oh, like the factory style thing?
No, because I got that stupid cowl intake, so it's that Spectre plastic shit. I don't know. I'd have to show you.
Is it like a plastic elbow or something?
Yeah, it has like a connection on it, and it has like a plastic shit. What kind of clamp is that? V-band type of clamp, and it literally broke the clamp in half. And then that's what I need the zip ties for. Is I zip tie the clamp back on.
You should have went to the bed of my truck. I have like dozens of those.
I have like 6 of them that are normally in my truck, but as I found out throughout the weekend several times, a lot of the shit that I had in my truck, my mom decided to clean it before we rode down there because she was using my truck, which thank you for cleaning it, but she cleaned all of my shit out of there, so I didn't have anything I'm used to having in there.
Oh, your little trinkets.
Yeah, all the random little shit that I'm like, I know where that's at. The autism tells me where it is.
The autism leads.
The autism leads me back to where it is. And then I find out that my mom had taken it out. It's like,
Mom has cleaned up the autism.
Nothing more frustrating.
Well, that happened to me. That's why my weekend got short. I've carried around a steering box for over a year and a half in the bed of my truck. Go over there to go swap it out, and of course, I pulled it out right before we left.
That's usually how it goes.
I was like, how often do you swap a gearbox? Oh, hardly ever. I'll just go ahead and save some weight.
Because you really needed it going up those hills.
Unless you're Billy, then you're swapping steering boxes quite often.
Don't make fun of the Dodge.
This dude takes off. He probably had a 5-minute head start at me on the freeway.
It was like 200 foot.
Don't let him lie to you. It was a lot more than that.
Well,
And
also,
then that
your Duramax is tired. Let's, give it, be nice to it.
It has 300,000 miles on it. She's an old girl. She's a good old girl. But he takes off, and we come up to that first hill, and he is struggling.
It's a mountain, not a hill.
It's a fucking hill. I would call it a hill. I'm from Flatlands. That's a hill.
All right, so I have to hit the
That's
bottom
rough.
at 85 miles an hour. By the time we're to the top, when I'm towing, it's like 45-ish. Oh, 318 don't like it too much.
And then we get up over the hill, and after I had flown past them, I'm going down the hill, and I'm kind of coasting, trying to stay at the speed limit. And then here he comes, just flying past me, doing about 85 down the freaking hill.
Trying to get the speed back up for the next hill.
Was this that first hill that's like an S, and then it comes down to the bridge that goes over the water? Is that the hill that you're talking about?
Oh, no.
Yeah, that one.
No, we're talking about White Oak, which is...
So you haven't even gone through the city yet, then?
No.
Oh my god. Okay, never mind. Oh, Jesus.
It's a 318 Dodge with a 304 rear gear in it, towing like 8,000 pounds. It does not like it.
It's the worst tow rig ever.
Do you want a Cummins? I can give you one. I will give you a Cummins motor for free, and you can put it in there.
Listen, I have like...
Logan, I think you're smart enough to figure out how those 3 wires on the Cummins motor works.
It's more than 3, unfortunately. 'Cause
Oh,
it's not a 12 valve, but
See, the
it's
thing
free.
is, I have less than $3,000 in this thing. I put a brand new motor in it, rebuilt the trans, and put brand new tires on it. So for less than $3,000, it's not a bad truck. It just
That's fair.
what I need it for.
As long as it doesn't blow a gasket going up the hill, you'll be fine.
Listen, that 5.2 will sing at 6,200 RPM.
6,200? Oh my. Oh my fucking god.
I remember driving past and hearing, what?
Hey,
Sounds
full
like-
pressure's good that high.
Luke knows all about that when he had his 1500 Chevy. Those things love to fucking scream. Those things will just stay like at the highest possible RPM just to keep it moving.
Well, that's just because the 4L60 doesn't realize it's probably time to shift about 30 seconds ago.
No, that truck had the 6 one, not the
6L60, 6L80.
6L80.
6L80. Yeah.
Is that any better? I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah, it was a good bit better, but you still had to be flying because that truck, like, especially after the 1-ton swap, hated life.
You put 1 tons under a 1500?
No.
No, I mean on the Jeep.
God damn it. You know what?
Curtis, wait till next year, and I'm towing my 1-ton Jeep with this old 318.
Oh no. Oh no.
That's okay, buddy. I'll get up behind you. We'll do a little bump drafting.
You know it's bad when the semi-trucks hate you going up the mountains.
Oh
The
man.
semi trucks were driving past him.
To be fair, that happens with Graham too. So don't let Graham fool you. We've been passed by quite a few fucking tractor trailers.
Only the asshole ones, though. The slow ones, which you can tell, they gotta have a heavy load in there. Those ones don't pass me. I can creep up past them.
It's always the guys with, like,
My
the
truck's
fun
not the fastest going up hills, but it'll maintain 50, 55, unless it's a steep hill.
Is that with
thought
or
it was a
without the
Cummins.
tranny fluid?
I thought it was a Cummins. Shouldn't it be able to do like 200 miles an hour while towing?
No, it's a
Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. You don't have a,
23-year-old Cummins. I don't
you
have.
don't, but you also don't have the giant C sticker with color matched everything.
Yeah,
And he
That's
doesn't have
where
the
you're
matching
really lacking
sweatshirt.
the power.
He doesn't
Yeah.
have the matching sweatshirt too to go along with it in the Chippewas. So like that's where he's fucking up.
Mhm. Yeah, it really is. With all those things.
Can't forget the deleted cab corners.
I like the
And
Pappy
only
truck.
one of them's deleted. Thank you very much.
Not by choice.
I really like
no,
the
actually,
Pappy
it was
truck.
by choice. I kicked it.
Actually, but hey, I can't say shit. I got that bedside delete going on for them Chevy life. So like I
that's
can't say
pretty-
shit.
I got the
lame.
whole freaking body delete on my truck going on right now.
Rip.
I did stick my fist through your quarter panel at one
Shut
point.
up.
So back to AOP.
What?
Not back to AOP?
Never.
Never.
Banter.
I mean, we're just talking about tow rigs. We're making fun of each other for our tow rigs.
Yeah, no, I get that, but
I do have to point out one thing because Cody just tried to call me up. That thing didn't give a fuck that it was 5 quarts low on transmission fluid, and it still shifted mint. So I don't want to hear it.
I thought we were going to glaze over it.
Did you know it was that low?
No, I didn't know it was that low. Actually, the hint was it was starting to shift hard, and
I wish you would have said something. I have, because I do that for a living. I had a whole case of trans fluid in the bed of the truck.
Yeah,
You know
I had
what?
2 on me. I put them in. I just figured it was a quart low or 2 quarts low because it wasn't even on the dipstick. Put
See,
2
Grandma-
in, still wasn't on the fucking dipstick. Bought another 2, put those in, it still wasn't on the fucking dipstick.
Grandma
I
was
bought
happy
a
that it
big
wasn't
bottle
leaking.
and filled
That thing has to have a deep pan on it, right?
It does. It
Okay,
would've been
okay.
cooked otherwise.
I was just say there's no way in hell that trans would still work or ever have worked.
Yeah, I don't know how long it's been missing. Clearly, it's been dripping for a while, but I didn't realize it was 5 quarts of dripping. So, but yeah, about 5 quarts till you even notice that there's a problem. So,
That's good to know.
yeah, worked out. But
I
now
was
you
able
can go
to
back to AOP.
Oh, finally
Or-
had something to throw in there.
Just
for
add your
totally
thing.
efficient.
Add your thing.
I figured out that I have a coil pack problem going on in the truck, which is sick.
So was it gas?
Ford things.
Well, it said that there was misfires on there, and I figured that it's either the spark plug or the coil pack, but it could also have been the gas because that shit was not happy in the Jeep at all.
The fuck kind of gas did you put in it?
I stopped at just like a fucking Valvoline or whatever on the way to AOP, and the truck wasn't happy and the Jeep wasn't happy. So,
Oh,
yeah,
He
That's fucking
still beat
weird.
me there.
kind of, yeah. That'll happen.
You'll have that on those bigger jobs.
Yeah. We got to AOP though, and that was just fucking a weird first, I don't know, hour and a half, 2 hours between the beatdown session, and then Sam showed up. So we went back to get Sam, or
No, we went back to get Graham. Sam was
We went
already
back to
there
get
before
Graham.
we went out.
yeah, we grabbed him, and
So was he just showing up, or did he know that you guys were going?
I had gone and visited him earlier in the week, and I invited him since I had an open seat for the day. I
Hell
figured I'd
yeah.
invite him out there, come hang out. Which, thanks for coming.
yeah,
Hell yeah.
that was
Sam-
fucking awesome. And Willow was
Yeah.
awesome.
Oh,
Yeah.
that puppy's so cute.
Yeah, Willow's
Me and her got real friendly when y'all went up that night.
Yeah, I
Huh?
bet you did get friendly with the dog, you freaking weirdo. I was getting
Huh?
friendly with your dad.
Huh? What is happening? What podcast is this? Jeez Louise, guys. Oh, this is just a lot of,
They
wow.
left me on the mountain with Logan's dad, and what happens on the mountain stays on the mountain.
But wait,
Except
did,
for the sore throat.
did Graham go back to the cabin and take forever, or did he come right back? Because that's that shit
It
matters.
actually wasn't Graham, it was Luke and Sam. So
Did
that's probably
did they
why.
take forever in the cabin?
I think we were up there for more.
Listen, here's what happened. Here's what happened. I get a call from my father. He said, "Hey, one of your buddies blew a tire off. You got to come get him." I said, "Okay, where is he?" And he goes, "I don't know. I'll call you back."
We had no clue where the fuck we were.
We
Next
got
thing I know-
little.
Because I turned my AC compressor into onboard air. So I was going to come up there and air him up. And then Graham was getting ready. So I was like, hey, why don't we throw this light bar on Graham's and take his up there because we were going to night wheel. And I was going to leave mine down and we were going to just night wheel. And I was going to leave my Jeep down there just to make it easier for everybody. So we had a zip tie light bar to the front of Graham's. And then we finally made our way up there.
Which worked mint, by the way, once we deleted the relay because it was broken. Or something wasn't working.
Classic. So yeah, we got hella fucking lost in there, and
Yeah,
we
and
were
then I
just-
had my normal burping shit happen at the most inopportune time ever while we were lost. And
Yep.
it went completely flat. Which
Just
is like,
You were burping?
You know tires do. You've never seen
Oh, yes. Okay, sorry. I was confused.
stupid,
My bad.
stupid fucking KMCs and Treps. Terrible combination.
You set the tone for the weekend with that too.
Sam's like, just drive it back like that. I was like, if I shred this tire, I'm gonna be fucking livid.
You want to know how many times I've
stuff.
driven with my stupid
I understand.
red labels dragging on the
had-
ground, twisting them around, and they'd have not given a single fuck. You would have been fine with those things. There's more rubber on those than is in the tread that I have in my entire tire.
I understand, but I still would have been very upset if I shredded one of those. And that's why it was best to just wait.
You have a whole spare, and it's a red label. You can.
Do you know how much those tires cost now?
I don't give a shit what they cost. You have them, and vulcanizing costs like $70.
Yeah, but not when you shred an entire carcass.
You're not going to shred a whole tire. Worst, you'll punch a little baby hole in it.
Okay.
It is not a
Fine.
carcass. The tire is like brand new because you don't wheel.
I think that's Graham being jealous that you have new tires and he bought used. I think that's kind of where that's coming from.
No,
right
I don't
there.
give a fuck. I love my shitty tires.
Honestly, I love Graham's tires too. Every single time I go out, I think it was my sister. She said, "Oh, those are bald."
Gets them all. Of course, when it rolls up, it looks like a total pile of garbage.
We were the trash train going up the mountain.
Constantly, just everywhere we were going up the mountain, it was off the rev limiter the entire time.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, we were bombing it.
Graham,
Also,
go
I
ahead
wanna
and tell
say
them what I
something.
did when I came back to the cabin to meet you. When we first came down the mountain, how I stayed on the rev limiter from the bottom of the mountain all the way to the cabin for solid 3 minutes.
Trying to get us kicked out of fucking AOP too. Jeez, bud.
Well, I just had to make sure he knew I was there.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, we
And a-
can't get kicked out of more parks, guys. Come on, we got to be responsible-ish.
A 318's rev limiter sounds pretty funny though.
Does it
Yeah,
actually
those
have
are-
a rev limiter? I thought those are fuel cut.
No,
It's like a 4.0, just a lot more stupid.
Oh, makes sense. Makes sense.
that
We
poor
got to hear
ZJ.
We got to hear that rev limiter right before he broke it in the parking lot at the campsite.
You're like, oh, you're leaking coolant. That's
No.
not coolant.
He literally just broke the steering box off the bolts.
With
And it
how
makes
it
sense
was,
now because the way that coolant or the power steering fluid was like flowing out of wherever the fuck it was coming from was not normal. Like it was coming out of a line. It was kind of sputuming.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I did look at it. What happened is the lower two bolts that hold it to the unibody sheared off, or like the tabs on the box sheared off. Well, when it did that, it allowed it to flex enough so it pulled the spring that holds the end cap out. So the end cap is missing.
Oh, so when you redlined it, it probably blew the end cap out. And
Well, it was probably from when we were bouncing down the black trail and I was banging off everything with no hydro.
sorry, not
and then
sorry.
Red Limiter finished it off.
I have spare caps. I will mail you just the cap.
I have a whole box in the bed of the truck now.
Oh, there you go.
well, the box is no good because the
It's
tabs are broken off.
If you want to give me the core for that one, it's probably got a pretty good little worm gear in there. I've got about a pile of boxes that are good other than the worm gear.
Well, send me one. We'll bring one down next time you're coming.
Okay. They're literally just doing nothing on my shelf except for trying to break it.
How many thousands of dollars in spare parts do you have?
A
They
lot.
didn't cost me a dime. They were acquired
They were just acquired.
He's
through
good
trade
like
deals.
Okay.
All right, Richie, when are you going to come join one of these things?
next year, sometime spring. That was the plan.
You're gonna go to the meat beat?
Yes,
Beat meat?
We're gonna go to the beat meat.
Eat meat.
Oh, dude, your poor Jeep. If you're bringing that down to AOP,
I'm not
Yeah.
bringing my down.
Oh, that's a lie.
Okay.
You're bringing your damn Jeep. If I go, you're bringing your Jeep, Richie.
I'm
If
not
you
bringing-
don't, I'll have a rent-a-rig you can borrow that I don't care about.
I'm
Or
gonna
you
take
could
you
just
up on
get,
that.
or you could just keep giving Luke beers, and then you can have a rent-a-rig.
Oh yeah, and he don't care how you treat it. Ask me how I
As
know.
long as you don't throw rocks at the doors.
Yes, no rocks at the doors.
and don't intentionally break it, but if I tell you to do something and it breaks, that's fine.
Oh,
Oh,
he
I'm
was-
gonna talk you into talking me into doing the stupidest shit in your
Listen, you can roll mine. I could care less. I threw a jack through it by accident. this week.
You threw a
Oh, my.
jack through it?
My high lift, I was trying to put it in the back, and I already have one busted rear window, and then the other one, it just so happened to catch it. And I was like, well, shit. In part,
I was really hoping you were gonna say that you like got the windows wrong and you threw it through the good one, but sadly not.
no, Graham was standing right there next to me, so I wasn't paying too much attention, and I heard tink. I was like, oh, shit.
That's funny.
This is
Right.
why it's just best to not have any windows in your rig, and then you don't have to deal with it.
Well, if it keeps going this way, nothing will be left in it.
I'm not responsible for any of the damages done at
I
all.
don't know. Windows can be nice. I enjoy my one window and windshield.
Yeah, but then what happens when your windshield gets dirty?
I make my wipers go really, really fast, and it makes it really smudgy. And that's it.
At least you have wipers. We were using code red to clean my windshield.
I'm impressed that my wipers still work. Everything else is
Do your
stop.
wipers work over the fucking piece of cheese?
Well, they slide right over.
I
Wait,
didn't even
no,
notice the cheese. Is it still there?
It's still
Yes.
there. It's
Wait,
just
wait,
gray.
wait. What is this piece of cheese?
What is this piece of cheese? It's on my windshield.
I didn't
Why is
notice
there a
it
piece
at
of
all.
cheese on your
It's
windshield?
been there since October.
If it's not
Oh.
there by meet and beat, I'm going to be very disappointed in you.
It's getting pretty
fucking
gross.
grody.
It's not yellow anymore, but it's not rotting.
Oh
Or
no,
It's
that's
just sitting there and like getting
Decaying.
squishy. Yeah, I don't know. It's a science experiment, and it stays.
I found a
Fucking
science
grody.
experiment in my truck, and probably about a 3 or 4 year old chicken nugget.
Oh God.
Where did you find that?
Between my seat and the center console.
I got McDonald's fries in the back of mine from the kids throwing them all over the place. And it looks like it just got picked up from McDonald's. And that was probably 3 years
Yep.
ago at this point.
Yeah.
Ugh.
That chicken nugget makes me disgusted at McDonald's.
So I'm kind of glad your sister didn't ride with me because she would have been sitting all over that and the Cheetos and everything else.
The Cheetos.
Listen, you got to make the kids happy when you're giving them brain damage from bouncing across everything.
Cheetos. Here's some Cheetos, kids. Whap, bap, bap, bap.
Here is some Cheetos and brain damage.
And what's funny is, so I put their car seats in there. I got extra car seats, and I tighten them up as tight as I can, and then I ratchet strap them to the seat so they can't go anywhere. And when your sister put her stuff in there, she was like, "Why is this car seat ratchet strapped down?" I said, "Oh, don't worry about that." She goes, "Is it like that and everything?" And she walked to my truck and seen that they're also ratchet strapped in my truck.
oh my god.
There's seatbelts too.
Just extra security.
Yeah, we'll just go with that. No one call CPS, please.
Shit. But it sounds like we missed a good time, man. I'm sad that I couldn't make it out there, but it sounds like you boys enjoyed it.
I mean, like, Good Evening Ranch, it was a lot of fun and stuff, but this felt like one of the OG wet wheelers ball that we did,
Yeah.
where it was it was super relaxed. We had a good time. there wasn't a lot of people. Like it was just the four of us, and basically Saturday was just the three of us. So we ran a lot of stuff and we ran a lot of stuff very quickly.
I do feel a little bit bad about it because there were supposed to be a couple more small tire guys that came with me. Well, it ended up just being me. So I felt a little bad because I knew y'all. I didn't want to ruin y'all's weekend running the blues with me. So I'm glad y'all showed up.
You were fine.
I was going to say everything that we ran on Friday was perfect.
Well, I was trying to keep it easy so we didn't have to tow me out of the park the first day. So I was running the Run Prime bypass.
You were just running bypasses?
I mean, honestly, we ended up doing that loop a bunch of times anyways. Like,
yeah, I think
when we were out at night, we were just like, let's just do that loop. And we'd run roughly the same trails we had done during the day that night or whatever. And, I think it was just a good balance of, tricky enough to be annoying, but not like completely fuck you over sort of deal. If you
and you could run.
I ran the lines on the blue just so because I know the limits of this thing. So I ran the middle line like what you did when you jumped it and almost killed Sam. I did that one.
Who almost killed Sam?
Graham.
What? Oh yeah. Okay, I remember.
When did you almost kill Sam?
When
he told me to hit it, and he was in my way. And Luke does the same fucking shit. They stand right in front of you and say, "Hit it!" And you're like, "Okay." Like, what do you? I'll just hit the brake really fast. I don't know.
Well, brakes don't work when your tires are in the air.
Well, he didn't expect my tires to work because he was another hater. He was another tire hater. And well, fuck you, Sam. They worked.
At this point, I just know to get out of the way.
Just seeing the fear of God in his eyes when the front tires came off was perfect.
He moved out of the way. He's a jujitsu master. He can move pretty quick.
He's
like master? A ninja.
Yeah, he's a ninja, man.
What in the hell? What did I miss?
Not a fabricator. He's wrestling.
Fabricator.
He's wrestling the boys down in the gym.
So he's a metal daddy and a wrestling daddy?
Oh, yes. He's all your daddies.
But are we talking like, what's the fucking Chuckles the Clown there? Oh, God, never mind. Don't worry about it. Fuck.
Chuckles the Clown?
Yeah, just John Wayne Gacy used to wrestle boys before he killed them. So it took me a second to get there. So like the joke just didn't land. Don't worry about me. Yeah, just keep on moving.
Very untasteful.
I'm not going to agree with that.
His toilet sold on eBay for like $2,000 back in the day.
That's not even that much.
Fucking weird.
What is a new toilet cost?
How do you know this?
Because
I used to look at $200.
Yeah, but like, so somebody, when his house got condemned and after they found all the bodies under his house, the way he hid the bodies was with lime literally underneath his house. And somebody went in and stole his toilet. I don't know why that's a thing, but that is information about John Wayne Gacy. I have to double check.
Lime? He hid the bodies with lime.
Yes, like
you do lime. Like lime and you wrap it up.
The lime
and it doesn't.
The dead body scent from critters.
Yep.
Okay, how many bodies are we going to find under y'all's houses? Jesus Christ.
Oh, hey, I mean, if it makes my toilet sell for $2,000.
Yeah.
Well, the problem is you'll be dead, so you can't get that $2,000.
Oh, and sorry, it was Pogo the Clown, but yes, John Wayne Gacy is the one that I was thinking of, and it's Pogo, it's not Chuckles. Sorry.
Wow.
Yeah, I myself there.
You butchered your entire joke.
You are fucking up, bud.
Oh my gosh! Now I'm gonna see how much his toilet went for.
Dear Lord, why do we care about John Wayne Gacy's toilet?
Or I mean, not Cody, Logan.
What?
I thought everybody knew about the lime.
The lime?
Yeah, I really did too. Because it's a common thing to use on farms to get rid of
pigs. I mean, they just use pigs around here.
Okay, that's fair. But I know, like, when you dispose of animals on a farm, you're supposed to do it so you can keep the coyotes away.
Yeah.
That's a thing?
Yes.
I don't fucking know.
I mean, otherwise, if you slaughtered a cow and you put the entrails outside, what the fuck's going to happen?
You feed the... It's called,
make them into hot dogs.
Yeah.
Who-filled hot dogs.
How were those hot dogs?
Sorry for the derailment. I apologize. My bad.
The
Nice
glizzies
work.
came in clutch, but
Oh yeah,
I
they
think
didn't hit
dinner.
the same.
Yeah,
without
dinner
Logan there.
Friday was probably prime.
Oh yes, Morgan did a fantastic job with dinner on Friday.
What'd she make? What'd she make?
What was that? It was like chili with like sausages, like sausage, like
It was sausage and peppers, and a tomato like sauce, with a little bit of garlic in there, cut up peppers, and then you serve it over rice, and like you
that
can
sounds
do it
so
in a
good.
crock pot.
Oh,
So we started that before we went wheeling, and when
So
we
rice-
got back
rice in the crock pot or a bed of rice like afterwards?
afterwards, we made rice in the microwave.
Ooh, that sounds nice. Give me some of
As the
that.
kids would say, it was busted.
It was
It was
bussin'.
bussin'.
On God.
Straight.
God.
Straight bussin' on God.
AOP straight bussin' on God. That's the new title for the podcast.
uh,
Thought I was toning down the tism.
Ooh,
it
toning
is
down the
turning on the
tism.
tism, except if they can watch what was going on in the video
Why are
chat
you
right
poking your camera?
He's
Watch-
learning how to use chopsticks, I think.
Logan.
you guys are special. Another
That's
happy
a
side note.
screwdriver.
Oh, I thought
No,
it was a
it's not.
chopstick.
It's a power probe.
Oh yeah, you need the power probe on a daily basis, I'm sure.
Shut the fuck up, Graham.
It took you a second.
Curtis, I have a question for you.
Somebody else is
What?
getting probed?
Uh,
How was your first day in Tennessee with me?
What in the fuck are your friends?
Good old boys.
Also, the fact you can drink while you're in the passenger seat of a vehicle while they're driving down the road.
Wait, that's legal in Tennessee?
Oh yeah.
It's legal
Oh yeah.
in Connecticut.
What? That's legal in Connecticut?
Yeah.
What
Only
the fuck?
the
I didn't know.
Drink.
Yep.
Except our driver
Well, like-
was.
Unless
Well,
you're
like-
in Mississippi or Alabama, I can't remember which one. I think it's Mississippi. The driver can drink while they're driving as long as they're not over .08.
Then again, though, is the driver mandatory has to do breathalyzer if they get pulled though or something? You know what I mean? Like, is it? There's probably something where like you're forced to do.
The amount of open containers in the vehicle that have liquid in them.
Well, I think that would be the least of our concerns because we were doing some felony speeds and whipping shitties.
This dude might hit a fucking dog.
You almost killed the dog.
You know what? No, that was Taylor. The random phantom dog that nobody happened to see.
I did. I seen it after we turned around.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Dog literally almost walked right into the side of the truck where we were doing like 55.
All right, Cody, let me paint you the scene of what Curtis rolled up onto. So, the week before this, we were all trying to get these Jeeps ready. Luke completely takes up my driveway with his fucked up. So, my buddy David come over to try to swap axles. And there's no level spot besides my side yard. So, we're doing this axle swap really sketchily in my side yard next to a hill. And Curtis rolls up to that, and then we're like,
On a hill. I will say it was on a hill.
It like sinking into the wet grass. It was great.
Oh
And then-
my god.
And then we needed to go get ECU for Taylor's Jeep. And I was like, Curtis, you got any plans? He's like, no. I said, all right, hop in. And we went to do that. And then we went and ate Waffle House. And I could see the.
Well, I was pissed drunk, by the way.
What did you get at Waffle House, Curtis? I'm curious.
Would I get a Philly cheese hash brown bowl?
Yeah, and the waiter's number.
No,
Actually?
no.
Oh, was she ugly?
Taylor,
Was she ugly?
No, Taylor goes in there. The first thing he says to the cook is, "Never mind, never mind. We're not gonna go there."
Oh, no.
I was gonna say Logan's face went very flat when you started talking about what he said. So I don't know if we really want to hear it now.
You don't. It can't be recorded.
Basically, this whole interaction at Waffle House is what I would expect to get kicked out of any restaurant for. And everybody seemed 100% unfazed by it.
Yeah, that's Waffle House. Welcome to it.
Fucking say it.
No, Richie.
No, can't say that one.
No. So how did you end up with the waitresses, or waiter? I don't know what you're into these days.
I didn't. They were trying to get it for Logan.
And you're a
she
bitch.
was ugly as fuck.
Yeah, but ugly women still have vaginas.
I think her
And
name
so
was
does my
Bethany.
hand.
Your hand has a vagina?
When I
That's
wanted to.
crazy. What's going
That's
on with your
wild.
hand, Curtis? Oh my
Turns out
god.
there's just a giant hole right through my hand.
Dude, I'm sorry if anybody's listening to this episode on speaker, like with it playing out loud. I'm sorry if you know what. If you are, fuck you. You know better. Okay, so I'm not even gonna say sorry. Actually, fucking dummy.
You know that hack bar's on this episode. It's gonna be a shit show.
Yeah, I blame
Jesus.
Curtis. He shouldn't be here. Kick him out.
Well, we
You
did.
refused to come on without you.
Yeah, he did.
Your
He-
episode was
true,
supposed to be
actually.
next week.
Oh, I love you, monkey feet.
well, monkey feet. So okay, wait. Graham's the one with monkey feet. So how?
Oh, God,
why?
No.
Curtis,
Listen.
put them fucking beans up on the fucking camera. I want to see what's going on here. That
Hold on. Before you do that, he came out in gym shorts and flip flops, and my
Okay.
son goes, "Look, Daddy," and points to his feet because they were just all like gnarled little things poking out. It was awful.
look at feet,
Daddy.
Curtis.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
Am
know
I
that.
even listening?
I guess I've never I don't know, feet are feet, so I don't really look at people's feet. So I guess maybe that's why I've never really
Maybe
noticed.
Logan's a foot guy, and that's why his son was looking at my feet.
It's like, Daddy, you like those feet?
Daddy, like those ones?
Oh shit. We are not talking about feet. Let's move on. Oh my gosh. So what time did you go to Waffle House? Just to clarify, I want to know how bad of an alcoholic Curtis is.
Oh, this was like 6:30.
7? Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
I was absolutely hammered. I hadn't eaten anything all day. My own
And-
fault, but
And also,
Yeah.
it's a known thing that like travel, whether you're on a plane or in a car, does dehydrate you quicker. I don't know why
Yeah.
that's a thing, but that is a real thing. So it makes sense that alcohol
I'll
affects you.
just say they went through 2 cases on the way to get the parts and another case on the way back.
Oh my fucking god!
drank.
Oh,
We drank a lot of beer on the way there and back. Like there was a point on the way back, I was like, man, I feel like if I drink this beer, I'm gonna puke.
now is Waffle House a BYB or not BYB? BYO? Can you bring in your own alcohol?
So the Waffle House we went to, you can. It is not frowned upon.
Hell yeah! Was it the one that we went to, Luke? Is it that same one?
No, it's right beside my house.
Ah, okay.
Right next to the interstate, too. That's what's weird.
Interstate, the battery company.
Yes, you.
I'm
No,
thinking it's
the
highway.
highway.
Oh, who the fuck calls a highway an interstate? That's weird.
Interstate
people
is-
have-
What do you call them, Curtis? Freeways?
It's a freeway. It depends. Is
Freeway
it
ain't paid
55?
for.
Is it 55 or 70?
That's
7.
That's not.
I-75.
I-75 is a freeway.
That's an interstate. That's why it's called I.
Oh my fucking
Yeah.
god!
It's a freeway or an interstate, one of the two, whichever one you want it to
It's
be.
not called F. It's not called F75. It's
What the
called
parkway?
I-75.
I'm gonna Google what the fuck. Like, when is a highway classified as a parkway? You know?
Parkway is like over 4 lanes, I think,
No.
on each side. No, on each side.
No,
A park-
because we
No,
have
not at
parkways
all.
here that are 2-lane
So a parkway is a landscaped through
mountain.
thoroughfare. The term is particularly used for a roadway in a park or connecting to a park.
I don't
That's
know.
some
Fuck
bullshit.
this.
What the
Fuck
fuck? That ain't
No,
make
it's-
no sense.
It's like
The
if you're
rules are made
going
up.
up through like a national forest or stuff. Those are all parkways.
Yes.
What the fuck?
Freeway is
Well,
fake.
freeway is not fake. I will look it up and read it to you right now.
All right, you know what? That kind of makes sense though, since the word is literally parkway. Guess that kind of
it's
makes
a parkway.
sense.
It's
Yeah,
through a park.
yeah, that kind of. I guess that kind of makes
What
sense.
the fuck is a freeway going through? Freedom?
It's just free. No, it's a free travel throughway, right?
It's America.
No.
Freedom.
What's
freedom.
a freeway?
A wide
did we get
road
from
for
AOP to
fast-moving
this?
traffic, especially in the U.S., with a limited number of places at which drivers can enter and leave.
All right, now look up an interstate.
Oh, fucking kill me. What's
Well, okay, so there is a difference between
wait,
a
hold on,
freeway and an
Logan.
interstate.
Logan, get
Because
your kid out here so at least feels like we're
interstate has
teaching
to go
somebody something,
between
you know?
more than one state. A freeway does not.
Okay. I mean, that makes sense. Interstate.
I'm fucking
And
bored
both
out of
of
my
them are-
mind over here right now.
Okay,
Come on.
so a highway. Okay, so a freeway has exits. To clarify, it has exits and entrances. Where like a
Yes.
highway is like it has stop signs.
A
highway has stop
has-
signs?
That's what this is
Yes.
saying. Then what's the difference
What
between
the
a
fuck?
freeway,
I've been
interstate, and a
calling
highway?
highways the wrong thing the whole time.
Guys, a freeway is limited access. A highway has access from via side roads, driveways, whatever.
Gotcha. So I-95
So
is
both-
not a highway.
No, that
Both
is a free.
freeways?
Well, it could be a
It's
highway in
interstate.
some
No,
areas.
there's no stop signs
Is there no? Okay, if
Oh
there's
my
no
God.
stop signs anywhere
or entrances on from side roads. It's not
other
a
than an on ramp,
Luke's
only.
road is a highway.
Yes.
Road onto
Yes.
Luke's road is a highway.
Highways have
Okay.
junctions. If it doesn't have a junction, then it's a freeway.
Anyways,
And then an interstate goes between more than one state.
It's just a freeway that goes between states.
Yeah.
Interstate systems were created in 1921, by the way. In case you
Yeah,
didn't
I'm just
know.
not gonna call. I'm just gonna call them highways. And yeah,
If
is
you're
what
okay
it
with
is.
being
Highways.
wrong, then yeah, go for it.
I do enjoy being wrong.
Mom, help.
I love you,
Please.
Cody.
Honestly, I'm just gonna keep calling it highways too. So
Okay, now that we're done giving everybody an explanation about,
I
what
thought
the
that was
fuck the difference-
interesting.
Yeah, I thought it
Yeah.
was too. Now everybody
I didn't know the
knows.
difference.
Do you know the difference between 2 numbers and 3 numbers?
what? What the
If
fuck?
it has 3 numbers or 2 numbers, do you know the difference?
Do you know the difference
Yeah.
between odd and even?
Shut up.
Odd. So all odd numbers
Odds
go
are
north and south.
horizontal.
Yeah, and
Evens
evens
are-
are east and west. Yeah. Yeah,
Yep.
What's the difference between the 2 and the 3? I'm actually curious.
3 is typically a bypass, basically. So
about a
like
2?
one that would go around a city.
Oh,
What?
like 291 or 391 compared to 91.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh no shit.
Now
huh?
you know the whole system is unraveling. Government secrets spilled. You heard it here first.
We should just start changing the street signs and see how fucked up everybody gets.
You mean the freeway signs?
Fuck. Yeah, those two. God damn it. Oh shit. Anyways, what a
Blue Collar Interstate Podcast.
dude, the Trailing On podcast. That
Yes.
honestly, bro, that's a fucking good podcast name. I'm coining that shit, the Trailing On podcast, because man, I'm going to copyright that shit right now. I got to write that down. Hold on.
Anyways, back to the AOP stuff. Brought Morgan along, and we had a blast.
Morgan
That's
made friends
cool.
with my sister.
Is your sister hot?
Yes.
She's
What?
married.
I didn't ask that. I just asked if she was hot.
I don't know. She's my sister. Am I supposed to say no?
If you say yes, I'd be more concerned.
Okay, then.
She's
Damn.
a very nice lady.
No, I'm just teasing you. I'm just teasing. Did she have fun though? Or did you scare the shit out
I
of her?
took
and
her.
she never wants to do it again?
Yes, I did. Well, she wants to go again. She would go again. She's just not a fan of doing it all weekend. She could go for a day,
Cool.
but she
that makes
loved
sense.
it.
Hell yeah. That's
So did her husband. And she said, he said, Luke is just like Curtis.
That's not good.
That's not great.
She told me so many childhood stories of you while y'all were off riding and I was waiting on the firewood. I got ammo on you, pal.
Hell yeah.
That's fine.
So I had what was his name? Curtis, your sister's husband.
Jeff with a G. Because he's wrong.
I had Jeff with me, and we were hitting the JM Red bypass off of 1 that connects over to 41. I pulled the front tire up a good bit, and it started getting really light, and he just looks up and he goes, and I'm like, okay here? And trying to find reverse and, like put it back down because it obviously wasn't going. So that was a great, like, introduction for him riding with me.
Yeah, and I was right behind him with my sister. I turned to my sister and said, "You watch, Luke's going to flop it on the first fucking obstacle of this trail, and Jeff is never going to want to do this again."
I didn't flop it, though.
You did my dad the same way.
I did. For sure.
Your dad got done a lot, it sounds like.
Oh no! Oh god!
We did have to go get him some medicine for his throat the next morning.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
That's not a joke either. I was nice. I went and got it for him.
Well, you caused it,
Hey.
so
Oh my god!
Care
Oh,
is very important.
I hate my life.
Why do you hate
man.
your life?
I mean, the lineup was too good, so I don't blame you, Logan. But golly, dude, that is
not a
rough.
joke. It's not a joke. That's
The
the problem.
sequence of events is technically true.
Yes, it technically all of the events are true except for what happened on the mountain. Nobody knows, and nobody will ever know.
My father's the one who said it. He showed up, and Curtis whipped on all his little fancy rock lights, so he's lighting up the damn forest. And I get out to go, help him, and my dad goes, "Don't ask. Whatever happens in the woods stays in the woods." And then Curtis says, "He's pretty good swallowing."
Oh my god! What the fuck?
Okay, so we should probably finish off that story. Because we got to the point where he had blown the tire off, not the in between. So we are.
Off.
Oh, something off.
Yeah. That happened after I left, though. So whatever happened on the mountain stays on the
Yeah, I
mountain.
wonder what took you and Sam so long to get back down the mountain.
Mainly the fact that we were fucking lost. We tried like 3 different trails before we found that 38 connects to 2, and then 2 connects to 1 to get out, and that's still a good 20 minutes down the mountain.
Yeah, we were all the way over in the finger trails.
Yeah.
Somehow you were over on Jenny Cream or whatever.
Granny Templeton.
Jenny Cream?
Jenny Cream. I don't. It's something different than that.
Yeah, we were kind of cutting across Granny Templeton, I think.
Yeah,
it was.
Jenny Templeton. Same difference.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. So then we go and we get my freaking tire filled up and we let my Jeep down off of the winch. And then we realize the fucking jack handle is stuck under my Jeep on the fucking frame rail, straight up in the air.
So I'll take credit for that one because I didn't let your axle back down, and I went over and hit the winch to let the winch down, and I go to move the jack. I'm like, oh, it is stuck. So then I went back in, and it makes it more stuck.
Like, if that situation could have got any worse, I had to shit my brains out too. That was the worst part of that whole situation.
I know I got air leaving.
Oh, Graham
Oh,
did for
yeah.
sure. I remember watching that. I was like, holy shit, Graham.
All
I'm
right,
up
It
there
loves
now.
it. The Lee Springs love it.
I think that's where I broke the box, honestly, because I 100% on the way down the third time, caught air. And that's
That
kind
spot
of
isn't hard. You just line up and wind her
Well,
out. And
I forgot where we were, and I was telling my dad, I was like, you know how big of a difference it is from 35 to the 40s? Watch this. And then we hit it. I was like, oh, shit.
We fucking flew in and out when we were going to the trails that we were hitting. That the regrate is fucking nice.
I'm a little
is that-
disappointed they did that. I know why they did it, but I liked the first ledges there because it kept all the stock people and people who shouldn't be there out.
Yeah, did
Like-
you guys notice the Jeep Club that was there that weekend kind of teetering around?
Yeah.
Yeah, they literally were just driving around on 1, 2, and 3.
I felt kind of bad for them.
I actually found them on TikTok, a video of it earlier, right before we started this, and they got pictures of, I think, Curtis on Revolution. I'll try to find it.
Hell yeah, I do want to see this.
Yeah, I was on TikTok, and they popped up, and I was like, "Hey, that's Curtis's Jeep."
TikTok also has the watch history, by the way, so you could easily go find it.
Oh, I'm not looking at that.
Okay.
I didn't know that. I would have liked to know that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
now you can
have
find
like
all your spank material.
Can you clear that history?
Use it again.
How do you clear the history now?
Okay, I walked into that one.
Oh, I'm asking for a friend.
You have friends?
No, acquaintances. Like you, who uses my house.
That's me.
So how did that conversation arise? Did you just realize you needed somewhere to park your shit, so you hit up Logan, and he was like, "Yeah, fuck it, come on by."
No, I think I had asked Luke first, and then I said I would bring it to Sam's, which after driving out there, no fucking I wouldn't bring it to Sam's. But I could have left it at my parents' friend's house.
Oh, okay.
But it was just convenient because we were all going to meet at Logan's and then leave from there. So if I just left it there since I was going there anyways.
I didn't get the memo on this.
Well, you didn't answer your phone, actually, you asshole.
We all thought you were dead like 6 times in the past week.
That's because I was.
Yeah, you didn't even answer us when you got home, you asshole. Look, and I thought you were dead.
Yeah, he does that though. But so did you, fucking Curtis. I called you a few times to harass you, see what you guys were up to. Didn't fucking answer.
Okay. In my defense,
fuck you.
I literally said, Cody's calling me. I was fixing something on the Jeep. I was doing something. I said, Cody's calling me. One of you guys call him back, please.
No. You could have just handed the phone to anybody else, but it's fine. It's fine. I was just.
He said, somebody answer this, and I went to grab the phone so I could talk to Peggy. And no one.
You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. That is not sticking. That is not fucking sticking.
Just wait till you get a rig and I get a sticker that says Peggy and I put it on your Jeep.
I fucking hate everyone. Oh,
you know how we live,
Logan? Fuck you.
I know how we had Sam weld a dick on the bottom of Luke's Jeep. What do you think's getting welded on the bottom of your Jeep?
God fucking damn it.
Oh my god. Be glad you didn't show up because I was going to go to the store right down the road and buy you one just so you could live on.
First off, toys in general are expensive, so you're an idiot if you buy that to waste it on me. So like, I mean, unless you go to like fucking what's that shitty store in the mall called? Oh my god.
Spencer's.
Wish.com.
Spencer's. If you go there, then they're probably cheap, but
it wouldn't be me wasting it, it'd be your woman wasting it.
I don't have one of those, so sorry, just rub it in again. Tomorrow is the anniversary and all, but it's fine. It hurts.
Hey, we're in this
love
together.
You.
I was laughing. I apologize. It didn't come through. I am laughing to clarify, but I just
see muffled cries.
I thought Cody was upset for a second. I was like, "Oh god,
no!" I just looked over and I'm like, "Oh shit, the Discord's not picking up on me laughing. I should probably say something." But
God, we're in the same boat.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. But yeah, what the fuck were we talking about? God damn it. But yeah, so I just because I don't know, I'm sitting at home, not shit going on, and I'm trying to live vicariously through you guys. Nobody's posting shit. Nobody has shit on their stories. Curtis isn't answering the phone. Graham's not answering the phone. I could have called you, Logan. That's a fair point. I didn't call you or Luke, but I didn't really want to talk to Luke.
Wow.
So,
yeah, he wants to live vicariously through it. Misses out on 2 of the 4 people driving.
Yeah, no kidding.
I'm gonna be real
Can we
though.
talk about the W word.
The W word.
The W word.
Don't say it.
We were out in the
Wendigo?
woods. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Then Luke started saying like the W word.
Did he put like a flashlight under his chin and he's the W word?
God.
I'm telling you, that owl wasn't real, boys. That owl wasn't real.
The owl was real.
No, it was a Wendigo.
Cool. The fire road was kind of That was stupid. We got lost
cool.
right after that, though. I was like, we had the map, and I was following the trails that should have brought us out, and we still ended up going a weird way, and we came out a different direction than I expected. But
is that when I took us on a side track?
No, you weren't there. That was Saturday night.
Yeah, it was the last night we were there. It was weird.
A meandering side quest, if you will.
It was okay though, because we were all broken as shit.
Well,
yeah.
Nothing. I said, "Hey, Dad, what's that sign say?" He goes, "I don't know." So I picked what looked easiest, and of course, as soon as I get to the top, I smacked the diff so hard it just stopped us from like a 25-mile-an-hour roll in the roll bar. That was real fun. And then Curtis yelled at me. It made me cry.
My boy, harnesses, they're great.
I'm poor.
Fair. I hear that.
It's some used ones on Facebook Marketplace. You can probably get them for like $50.
I got 3 Jeeps to build. I'm poor. I'm stupid.
So sell 2. You can't drive all 3 at one time.
Watch me.
All right. You're gonna make 2 into an RC.
Hey, I had you a whole vehicle down here ready to go, but you decided not to.
I know. It would have been the logistics and monies and like I would have had to call Curtis and be like, "Hey, buddy, you're picking me up from the airport in 2 hours." Like, it just would have been a nightmare. And he didn't answer the phone anyway, so he wouldn't have gotten me, and then I would have been stranded.
I would have come to the airport and picked you up.
Chop liver?
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
You said you had to work Friday.
I had to work Thursday.
Oh, fuck. Well, I would have gotten there. I think it would have been the flight that I was gonna get would have been, I think, at 12 at night on Thursday, so Friday morning. But
yeah, then that would have been fine.
Oh, I was still sick.
See, you wouldn't have got me, you fucker.
Okay, I would.
No, I would have slept
somebody
at the
to get you.
airport. No, I would have slept at the airport or something. I wouldn't make nobody drive a fucking 12 at night. That's stupid.
I'll fucking do it.
Well, that's good to know
What
for
was
next time.
I'll fucking do it again.
Oh, yes.
Well,
You're
next time
talking
I'm
to
not.
the idiots that will leave an off-road park at 9:30 and drive fucking 12 hours back. Going an hour one way to pick someone up from an airport and then back to sleep is not that bad of a deal.
You're a bad friend. Don't enable me taking a flight down. That means I won't have a rig down there. Don't enable that. That's bad. Bad friend, Luke. Don't do that.
That's how I
Okay,
was
just get a
expecting you
rig
to show
then.
up for the meet.
Yeah,
and
get a
beat.
rig.
No, I'm aiming to have a rig with me for the meet and beat. I don't know what rig. I'm aiming. That is the aim, and I'm gonna just push for it and make it
All
happen.
right, you heard it here first.
I told Richie before we started that if y'all come down for the meet and beat, you can take the Grand Cherokee because mine should be done if Luke would ever go fill this gas bottle up.
That's all it takes. Just a gas bottle.
And motivation.
I mean, I will take care of the gas bottle on Monday. I'm sorry that got forgotten about.
Again.
It's fine. No, see, I'm different from y'all. Y'all all love the cold. When it's under 65 degrees, I'm not doing anything.
Your fingers over the microphone.
What?
When it's under 65 degrees, I'm not doing nothing. It's too cold.
Nah, that's like prime working conditions.
Yeah, 65 is perfect. What?
I was gonna say I was out there yesterday. When I got home, it was freaking 20 and snowing.
Go live in Florida for 10 years, then move back, and you'll think differently.
No.
Oh, that explains why.
My shop is a comfy, cozy 37 degrees at warmest right now.
Yeah, no, his shop it's rough. Like
I work in it all day.
It is cold.
There's the propane heater facing me right now, and it's 62 degrees.
Yeah, see, Graham has one of those, and it's full of fuel. He just didn't turn it on. I don't know why.
Cody's over there
down.
shaking.
You don't need that shit. You just continue moving and you're fine.
Yeah, that's a fair point. That is a fair point.
You didn't see my working conditions. Luke and Curtis have both seen what I worked out of. It's a lot different when you have 4 walls to surround you.
Oh, you have 3 walls?
No, I have a tarp.
Oh.
That's all right. That means you have ventilation. That's good. It's good.
Because my basement has everything in it, but no vehicle can fit in it. So I went to Harbor Freight and bought one of them little $100 tent things to put up. So I'm like super white trash, and we worked out there.
Can't
Nah,
beat that.
carports are not white trash. That's just necessity for people who don't have a driveway or a garage.
Oh, buddy, you haven't seen it. When Curtis showed up, his Jeep made number 8 in my yard. It is full white trash.
Yeah, it's pretty terrible.
It's pretty awesome, to be honest.
Especially when Luke's is in my driveway, spread eagle because he broke the tie rod. And then we're changing the axles in my side yard. It's pretty great.
Hey, I apologize for that, but Barnes was pretty good about it.
Hey, it didn't bother me. You got to take that up with David.
David made a couple of silly goose choices.
He was okay. Did you hear the story about that?
No.
No, I
So-
didn't.
Friday, he was on his way. When we showed up, or when Graham showed up, he called me. He was on his way. He borrowed a truck and trailer and didn't make it past Bradley High, which is probably 4 miles from my house, before the transmission of the truck blew up.
All right, now I feel bad
Fuck.
for saying that. Oh, that fucking blows.
So he was on his way.
Unintended or
He was on his way, but that didn't happen.
rip?
That
Ugh.
is shitty. That is actually really fucking shitty.
So did Curtis roll over?
No.
No.
Wow, that's pretty impressive. Look at you, Curtis, growing up.
I know. Finally, I made it a whole year without rolling my Jeep. I'm proud of me.
Well, yeah, he put the new butt on the thing, and now it doesn't roll anymore. He ruined
Yeah,
it.
no kidding.
It
All that
do be
too work
working.
just for it not to roll.
Yeah. Pretty happy with that.
Weekend.
Oh,
When we were coming up the main trail before Graham got there, I about rolled it because that offshoot y'all went off. I went up, but I kept going, and I found a giant hole that I fell into, and the back tires were both in the air.
was this like just like on if you were to go up the main trail and then like veer left? Was this where I rolled the quad, Luke?
Yeah.
Okay, so you kept I found that hole as well. A few years back or 2 years ago, we went to the meet and beat. I walked down that way, and so I know what you're talking about. That's not little.
Yeah, I fell in. I wasn't paying attention because I was looking behind us trying to figure out where everybody else is, and next thing I know, all I see is sky.
Yeah, that was a fuck up on my part because I was like, yeah, we're going to start this off nice and fucking little spicy. And then it became
As you should. You have to start with a hard trail to break
Yeah.
everyone in.
Well, we didn't get anywhere past the halfway point. So
We
It
didn't even
wasn't
make it to
bad.
Area 51.
I don't think I've ever been to Area 51.
It's that spot on the left where the ledges used to be on Trail 1. That's what everybody calls Area 51.
Oh, with like the rock,
Where the
The
rear
big rock
steer
faces,
buggies were
buggies.
playing on one. Yeah, they
Oh,
were
that's
playing
Area
on-
51.
Yeah, all that up to the left is Area 51.
Oh, okay.
Or at least what I've always been told is Area 51.
I think that's Area 51. That JW4 trail was pretty fucking good.
Yeah, I like that one. I've not been on that one yet.
Um,
The one you thought was George Winters?
nah, yeah, that one. That was embarrassing. Anyways, moving on.
You are
Um,
embarrassing.
I am fucking embarrassing, but that line at the top up next to the boulder, that was pretty fun. Had to beat on it to get out of there, but
I didn't have to beat on it. Graham, did you have to beat on it?
Yes, that's where he jumped it.
Wait. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I did.
Different
I couldn't go
spot.
the way Luke went. No.
I guess I
thought-
didn't even try to go the way Luke went.
No, you did.
Yes, he did.
You made Luke's way, I think. I'm the only one who went the weird way. Because I broke the rock in half, and then it did weird things, and I couldn't make it up, so I just went around it.
Oh, never mind. I'm thinking of somewhere else. My bad.
yes.
Yes.
Morgan was riding for that instance too, which was funny because right towards the top of that trail, she goes, "I'm gonna gonna try and stick this one out. I hit it one time, and she's like, "Yeah, no, fuck this shit. I am out."
Yeah, her face was like, "Get me out of here." She was staring at me the whole time. It was great.
Yeah. She goes, "Hey, can I please get out?" And I'm like, "Yep." Fucking, she was out 2 seconds later.
And she was out before I could even get down there to help her out because I know where y'all were at. It was like super slick. So I was like, "I'm coming, Morgan. I'll help you." And she was out.
She just jumped out. She said, "Hell no! I learned this one when we were in Harlan. I'm getting out now."
I'm getting out before Graham tries to take me off the side of a mountain. Oh, oof.
I didn't try to take anyone off the side of a mountain.
You almost succeeded.
The mud was vicious.
So
So
mountain bitcha. Vicious mud.
Vicious mud.
very vicious mud. So we went up George Winters after we did JW4, and she went up the majority of George Winters until we got to the top section. She hopped out for that, which is kind of understandable. But on the exit section where it's got that big square rock that's kind of shaped like a diamond and you can hop up on there, she was not happy when I found out that you have to cut, like you want to put it over on its side to get it to actually go up that. And she ended up mellowing out though and stayed in it for that, even though we were hanging the driver's tire a good 2 feet in the air. So
That's
very
awesome.
happy with that.
It'll be baby steps. She'll get back into it and feel comfortable. It just probably has to, get
Just
run
probably has
through
to
her.
not ride with Graham.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really surprised I didn't blow a shaft right there.
Did your passenger hop out at all, Graham?
No,
Good for her. What a little fucking badass. That's fine.
I don't even think she was getting out when we would stop and we were all
No,
hanging
she
out
was.
outside of
Every
the
time
Jeep.
we stopped, she was annoyed. She's like, "Why aren't we going? Like, let's go."
I walked over there to her and she's like, "It's got heated seats. I'm not getting out."
Also, she doesn't know how to buckle herself. Well, actually, hold on.
No,
Hold
she
on.
does. She knows
Okay,
now.
she does. Okay,
Figured it all
okay. I was gonna say that was her excuse the first time, and I was like, "Well, you can hop out and chat with everyone." She's like, "I don't know how to buckle," and I'm like, "That's fair. I get it." I'm like, "That makes
We're
sense."
just gonna stay buckled. Nah, with the heated seats, and she just likes going. She just likes driving. She doesn't like the technical obstacles. Like when we were doing that that line where I had to go through the middle line between the trees and almost hit Sam. She was like, "Why don't you just go all the way to the right on the easy line?" I was like, "Because that's not what you do.
That's not what you do. You try hard stuff.
You try the hardest line because that's what you want to do, and then if you can't do that, then you graduate down.
Yes.
Except you don't do the bypasses because we're not runs prime.
Or unless you're me.
Yeah, Logan
Yeah,
gets
but
a
you're
free
fair.
pass.
You're on 35s and stock axles, so like
Yeah, so you run okay-ish.
yeah, you run okay.
It sounds like a driver issue because I'm on 35s and stock axle. Oh, well, I haven't wheeled in a while. I'm gonna shut
I
up.
was gonna say, when was the last time you
Yeah,
wheeled, bud?
Yeah.
So you don't understand, Cody. I am fully
Finger over the microphone.
I'm fully okay with yard selling everything I own, except Friday was supposed to be an easy, chill day, and we were supposed to beat everything Saturday. So I took it easy for the most part.
Oh, see, yeah, but like, what tires are you running on that thing?
Junk.
That's your problem. You got to get yourself a set of general grabbers. You'll be fucking grabbing everything.
What do I have? I have BFGs on that thing. Cut
Yeah.
BFGs.
KM2s.
Yeah, they're cut very
Are they
crappily
old?
because I did it.
Are they old?
Yeah.
Well, that's your problem, man. Put a good set of tires on that thing before. I mean, well, if you're doing the one tons, I guess it's not fucking worth
Hold
it.
on,
Never
Cody.
mind.
Look at the video chat.
Oh, I'm looking. Trust me, I've been seeing your pretty face this whole time.
I got those to go on.
Ew,
I'm not buying-
MTRs. Oh
Hey.
man, are they good batch? Are they? Do you know? Do you know if
They
they're
were
good batch?
$300. I don't
Oh,
care
that's
if they're
mint,
good batch
what
or
the
not.
Well, if you turn into fucking what's his name? Oh
Colin.
my god, Colin! Holy shit, dude! I forgot his name for a second. That's terrible.
Maybe that's just because he doesn't do anything with us anymore.
That's fair. That boy, I've never seen somebody go through so many sets of tires. It is impressive.
No, I'm going to go ahead and order some Mile Stars after this.
No.
Excuse me?
Wrong.
He's retarded.
Oh, I do. Wait,
Why don't
Luke,
you go buy Brandon Carroll's?
That's
Mile
true.
I don't want to run 20s.
Oh, okay.
Why not? Are you gay? 20s are
is he
sick.
selling them with the rims?
Yeah, with the
No.
rims for like 2,800.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
Not with the
I could have
rims.
started with the rims.
No, it's for just tires.
Oh.
They're stickies,
Richie.
though.
So everybody shame
Sticky
Richie for having
patties.
to leave
Can we
us.
put quotation marks around sticky?
Supposedly the new compound is good. I don't know anybody that's run
I've
them.
never said the
No, we do
compound.
know
was-
somebody who's run them.
I will
Have they been on the
never say
podcast?
the
Yeah.
compound is shit.
Who?
The
Peachtree
compound is
Crush.
He did not run the stickies.
I
He
thought
had-
he did.
Nope. Welcome to the conversation, Graham. No, just kidding. Yeah, no, he said that he didn't say it fast enough for him to get a set of stickies. He was on the DOTs.
Oh, whoa.
No, I'm pretty sure his post says there are 42 stickies.
We're talking not Brandon Carroll, you fuck boy.
We're talking about the other guy we talked with.
Different
Okay,
Brandon.
guys, I do know somebody that ran the actual stickies. The compound itself isn't bad. It's
How old?
just
Wait,
the fucking tire itself sucks.
how
All right.
old? Which were they? The original stickies or the new one?
I do not know anybody that runs the new stickies. However, his issues were not with sidewalls or with the compound. It was the fact they were literally fucking like running a street tire.
Etna your Patagonias and call it a day.
Hey, so
Yeah,
what about
they don't
the
have lugs on them to grab anything.
Yeah, well, they
first
will
off,
if
you
you
need to
Etna
do
cut 'em.
red labels. What are we talking about?
Okay,
The balder the red
red
label, the
labels-
better.
I don't understand Red Label's compound, but the new compound of Mile Stars, there's no way it's the same as those Red Labels are.
No, that'd be yeah. They'd probably
And
get
the problem
bankrupted.
is he wheels in the Midwest like I do, so it's a lot of mud and not a lot of rock. So there's a lot of mud in between the rocks, so you have to get through it. So Mile Stars here fucking suck.
Yeah.
So
You
the
have to
other
have
Logan,
something with a lug.
the other Logan has some 40 Mile Star stickies, the original ones, and we're going to cut the shit out of them and see how they actually do.
I would actually be interested to see how they do because
I don't think they do well because they don't have any depth of tread.
yeah, but he's saying he's going to cut them.
I understand that, but a tire's only has so much tread.
I
mean,
hear you. That is a fair
Says
point.
the kid running 42 trips with more tread than a fucking.
I
don't know.
know. I understand.
Yeah, I didn't know where you're going with that one, Graham.
I don't either. It's got a lot of tread.
That's what he's saying. Is like all these other tires don't have a lot of tread. That's what he was
how
getting
long
at, bud.
Treadiest tire on the planet, other than maybe like one of those. What are they
USD
called?
stickies.
Yeah, the USD things.
And the Megas, the Mega SX.
Yeah.
Mega
Although I will-
SXs? Huh?
Oh, the 50
Yeah.
inch Mega SXs have 1 inch tall lugs.
Mega SX tires.
Yeah, they're stupid.
I think
they're-
Logan's dragging
what
a
the
body outside. What is he
fuck?
doing?
I'm trying to get a tire to show you because
He's rolling a tire and it looked like he was dragging something outside.
I might as well be.
Wait, what the fuck? These things are massive.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
50s.
I was told you can't cut IROCs. So by God, I cut some IROCs. Very shittily.
Why?
They were free. They're 36s and they were free.
They are good.
Oh, I've
snow
got another one.
tires.
Do you want another 36? I have another one for you.
I started cutting them just to see, and I found out you can't go too deep.
Oh shit, there's not much to it. Jeez.
Well, these are
No.
also from 03.
Oh my god. Oh
Shit.
my fuck. Dude, those could be my IROCs. I had the same wheels on it, bro. Those literally could be my old IROCs. I had the exact same wheels. Are they 6 lug? Or 5 lug? Pardon me.
They're
Are they 5
5
lug?
lug.
Bro.
They're not because I got the tires for free and paid $50 for 4 wheels.
Okay.
And now-
I was gonna say that would be the craziest turn of events. I don't
Turns
know. I
out
hate
they're
them.
actually Cody's old tires.
That'd be fucking hilarious. I remember I picked them up for dirt cheap. Like it was like $250 for all 4. And I was like, hell yeah, dude, big tires. This is sick. And then, down the road sold them. And I was going to sell them for like $200. And to this day, I still remember this because I was talking with Luke And I'm like, hey, I'm going to sell these for like $200. He goes, are you fucking stupid? I'm like, well, yeah, but why? He was like, put them up there for $6. Put them up there for $6. Somebody came like, I don't know, an hour later for $400. I'm like, son of a bitch. Luke was right. I'm like, but these things are junk. I don't know. Like, I'm kind of like Graham in the way where it's like, whatever, here's the price and just fucking come and take it. Like,
get the shit and get it out of my place.
exactly.
It costs money to keep it.
This is what I will.
That's good, dude. You got lights.
Badass.
That's solid.
Yeah, cheap Amazon lights. They work pretty good.
Oh yeah, that's fucking mint. So Luke, did Ryan tell you the big news? Do we want to talk about it?
Did he make a smart decision?
He did. He made a very smart decision. Drum roll, please. Ryan bought Sticky.
Did he buy the
Mickey Stickies? He did. Yes,
Nice.
he did. Which I'm kind of sad about because I feel like the Bronco would really just thrive on a set of like just some gnarly, knobby looking fucking tires. But again, it's like I think it's like $1,800 difference for the set of tires between like it going. And wait, do they make a set of 40-inch sticky trups? Do they make 40s?
Yeah, they make 40s.
They look kind of
make
goofy though.
42s.
The 42s look better.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm proud of him.
What?
42 traps.
Oh yeah.
No, he
compared
did
to
not.
the
But like
40s.
his Bronco would look sick on a set of like knobby tires. But either way, I'm impressed. I'm proud of him for making that step. And the wheels that he's getting, I'm not gonna say them, but like they looking good, dude. Like the thing's gonna look sick. I'm excited, especially if he's got Lincoln shit too. Ooh.
Compared to his little tiny stubby, or not stubby, but his thin little wheels, his thin boggers, it's gonna change the look. Unless he got skinny boy.
I don't think they offer them. I think they only come in
Mickey's.
13.5s.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
Yeah, it's gonna look sick. I'm excited, man. I'm excited to see how that thing does because after the last few times of wheeling with him, those tires just got nothing left to them.
It's always been the tires. Those tires never have grabbed anything. It's gonna like be a whole new world for him when he gets the stickies on there and can actually grab.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say that in my opinion, Logan can agree or disagree, and Curtis can agree or disagree, but I think that the Mickeys are on par with traps of the same size.
I don't know. I've never
what
seen him go.
surface?
I've never seen him go head to head with 40-inch traps, so I can't make that distinction.
I did not have an issue following you around or you following me around at Good Evening or there.
I don't know.
At
You didn't
AOP.
think you could make it up the waterfall.
You didn't even try the waterfall.
Didn't
We'll
even
never
try.
know. That would have been the perfect opportunity. Obviously, I knew my tires weren't going to do shit when we hit that dirt.
Oh
But
yeah, we
I
knew
was
that from
impressed
the
with-
get go.
Yeah, I was impressed with the traps. I did not think you would make it that far, and then you did, and you were like,
I fucked up so
you were
badly.
like
I
a
really
cunt
wanted
hair
to
from being
retry.
there.
I know. I fucked that one up myself. I did that to myself.
If you had just put it in first gear and hammered it, it would have gone up.
Do you have any videos of the waterfall? It sounds like a cool obstacle.
You've seen
It's
it.
just a rock trail. You've seen it. I think I actually did send some pictures from it.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them in the general.
Okay. I don't know if it was from that exact obstacle though.
Well, I think I'm going to end up getting some stickies after these MTRs go, but I just need the tires to roll, and they were $300, so I bought them.
Can't
Oh,
fault
you
that.
took a picture of me, Graham. Damn it.
That's a great photo.
I love it.
His beer tower. Which one of these photos is from it, Graham? Can you pull it off and put it in the? Because there's just a bunch of pictures and they're all from different spots. So how the fuck am I supposed to know?
I don't know. I don't think
It's
any of these pictures are from.
Isn't it where you're standing in front of Curtis's Jeep?
Yes, that's waterfall.
It just looks like
Actually,
dirt.
that's
How the
a
fuck is
very
that waterfall?
interesting picture.
Yeah, it looks like he's touching himself.
It does, or he's like supporting his shit by holding the bumper. Like,
And look at Curtis's face. He's smiling so big. That's a man.
Well,
who's
that's
not
because
had
his
any in a
fucking
while.
winch. I couldn't get his winch out, and I was about to. I was trying to pull the winch. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with my other hand.
I can tell you what it looks like.
Yeah, I get to. I think I had just fallen backwards, and I had just caught my. I don't know what. I don't know what I was doing because I have my hand on the bar still.
I don't know. Curtis is grinning real hard, and you got the most serious look on your face.
Because I was about to fucking fall down the hill.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
What y'all do in that cabin after I left?
Uh-oh.
Hey, man.
What happens in the cabin stays in the cabin. Oh, shit. We haven't really talked about AOP much. Just been a bunch of bullshit.
Hey, we
Yeah.
can talk about AOP and some of the dumb shit.
Look at them! Look at them pancakes. Man, those things were good.
Oh God, did you post them in the group chat?
Absolutely.
Oh
Damn.
God,
Damn, those are look good looking
we didn't
pancakes.
have any freaking propane, so we threw the damn Blackstone top right on the fire.
And then we got propane right after.
Oh yeah,
Of course. Because we were very smart. But the bacon was quite funny. You can see where the flames got a hold of the bacon in the Blackstone.
That
So
was my bad.
we didn't learn again. Okay, I thought we learned from Harris Mountain that bacon is extremely flammable in a fire pit.
Listen, I was cooking and I was hungry, so I just threw them on there and forgot about the hole at the back. And then I look back over and the whole thing is just on fire.
Yeah, that tends to happen.
Yep. Morgan was mildly amused by that whole sequence of events.
I just thought it was funny that he kept burning himself trying to cook bacon. About like
Did you-
Luke to burn the shit out of his hand putting a tire back on.
Oh yeah, that was another good one.
Question: you why did you get so close to light it? You have a stream coming off of it. Like
Because
you
the
got
can was half dead.
The autism took over.
yeah, but
I told him I had a rag that was stuck in my grill. I have a rag that's stuck between my grill and the bumper that I always save in there for an occasion like that where you need to light something and put it on a stick to do that.
yeah.
And I was trying to tell him that, and all of a sudden I hear poof, and I hear, well, there goes all the hair on my hand.
Luke, you have a fuel cell. You could have just opened the fuel cell, stuck a stick in, and then lit the stick on fire. What are we doing?
Well, it was in the fuel cells
autism.
though. Yeah.
Aggravation.
Oh my
Um,
god. Y'all need assistance and adult
Ye-
supervision at all
We
times. I
did need
swear
adult
to God.
So
We did
that
need
set
adult
off
supervision.
and
See, you guys had Alexis and Morgan. I figured you guys would be all right, but then
Oh.
you still almost get burnt, and then like bacon on fire, burn your hands. And, like,
but we ate good.
hey,
We did eat good.
That's a W.
Luke
That's good.
had food.
Graham
I-
also had food.
I
No,
brought
he didn't.
food.
No way, Graham had food. No fucking chance. There's literally not a single chance in hell Graham had food.
Graham did
I
not
did-
bring food, but he
Exactly.
had food.
Okay, I was gonna say there ain't no fucking way that he got food. Oh,
Listen, I learned from the Good Evening Ranch fiasco. So we stopped at Walmart and bought 48 hot dogs.
48
So-
hot dogs.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
Alexis must have been loving life, y'all. That's all that girl needs is hot dogs and she's good to go. Like,
I was not making that mistake of being on there Sunday with no food in me.
Yeah.
Dying.
yeah, that would not be a good thing.
Your peanuts at Sunday was the only thing that saved me at Good Evening Ranch.
I gave you peanuts?
Yeah, out of some bag.
Out of some
Well,
bag.
Yeah.
Oh, did I
when-
give you the trail mix? Did I give you trail mix, or was it like a? Because I had almonds and then trail
It
mix. I don't
was
think.
trail mix that he picked all the peanuts out of.
Is
Yes,
that
I'm
true?
3 years old. Yes.
What the fuck? There was cashews. There was almonds. There's little like dark chocolate pieces in there. Come on now. There was
Listen,
walnuts.
I was dying, but I'm still picky.
Jesus Christ! I had plenty of other stuff, man. I came home. I went home with a ton of food. Like I ate half of the food that I brought there.
Well, that'd been nice to know while we were there.
I'm sorry,
I
brother.
literally fed him all weekend too.
I spent
Every
the-
single night for dinner, I gave him food.
How old are you, Logan?
27.
Okay, so you and Graham are on the same boat of you are functioning adults. Like, I'll help out, but there's only, you can bring the horse to the water, but you can't force it to drink.
In his defense, I said we were going to stop in the morning, but we ended up going straight to the park.
Oh, so it's Luke's
That's what he
fault.
did to me when I went to AOP with Luke.
Sounds about right.
That's
Sounds
why
about
we
right.
didn't have
we'll
propane
get
till the
food
next day.
tomorrow. I'm actually leaving tonight at 3 a.m. Sorry. No food for the whole weekend.
That's exactly why we didn't get propane till lunch Saturday.
Well, we got propane.
Nah, nobody's as prepared as Sean, dude. Like Sean's pulling out like trail burritos and shit. Like that dude does it right, honestly.
Nah, I'm convinced he just has bought all this food. He has all this food, and he just brings it every time he goes on a trip. There's no purchasing of new food.
Oh, okay. I guess just fuck the guy that normally feeds all of you guys.
Yeah.
Not me.
I'm gonna
convinced.
invest in those MRE things.
I was just
Mountain
going to
Houses or
say,
whatever.
bro, you got to
I'm
get the
pretty sure-
buckets, the 5-gallon buckets of just preserved food. And you'll be good to go. It's like 380 servings of pancakes. You'll be mint.
Well, what you don't see in that picture is how I got that fire started. Because he just dropped off a bunch of wet logs, so I had my little propane torch out on it, and then was pouring transmission fluid over top of the logs so they'd actually catch on fire.
So the logs that were off of the fire, you just poured tranny fluid onto them so it'd soak in?
Yes.
That sounds smart to me. I mean, I don't see anything wrong with that at all.
Well, no one's died from those pancakes yet.
I think we'll survive a little while longer.
Richie, are you ready for this when you come down?
Richie's not here anymore. He had to go.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
he'll still listen.
Oh, no, he won't. I bet you $20 he's never listened to an episode.
All right, so I got a question for all three of you, not Curtis, because screw him.
Okay, fuck you too, bitch.
Well, you don't have a podcast. Do y'all
Okay.
friends make fun of you for having a podcast in public like I do Luke?
No. My friends all harass me and they're like, why haven't I been on an episode yet? And it's like, they're
Because
joking.
you're fucking boring.
Well,
So every
that
time
was...
Luke comes to the house, I got a big speaker in the garage, and I turned the podcast on so he has to listen to himself. It's
Yeah.
pretty great.
Good. Nobody else has to listen to themselves. I'm stuck listening to my own self, and nobody else has to deal with it. Fuckers.
I
Ugh.
got all my neighbors now that come over and hang out saying, "Welcome back. Hey, welcome back to the Blue Collar Off Road." Every time I see them, they say it
funny.
now.
That's
It's
funny as
become
hell.
terrible. I'll be over there working on it. Logan will walk in and do the, "Hey, welcome back to the Blue Collar Off-Road Podcast."
You did it wrong. It's hey, welcome back to the Blue Collar Off Road Podcast. I'm Grant. I'm here with Luke, Cody, Richie.
So happy I could punch it or kick a fat kid at Walmart.
Don't kick me.
So I won't say my friends make fun of me for it. I will say women that I speak to and then they ask about hobbies. It then comes out that I have a podcast. Well, that I'm on a podcast, pardon me. That's usually when the mild harassment of being like, oh, what do you talk about? Fucking stock bro shit? And it's like, no, not really. Like, so yes.
Anytime we're at the restaurant, every waiter knows, everyone around us knows. I'm pretty sure even the Waffle House employee that he wasn't even there for knew.
Why? Why are you telling
I don't
everyone?
know.
I mean,
don't know when it doesn't
promotion.
stop.
We gotta pay this guy. He's promoting us more than we are. That's pretty good.
Listen, it's hilarious.
Blue Collar Off Road Podcast sponsored by Logan.
Luke's face gets as red as that thing right there. It's hilarious. He's like, "Shut up," and he puts his head down, and I make sure everybody knows.
We gotta get this guy some stickers. He's just gonna start handing them out.
Buddy, I got an Amazon tattoo gun. Don't tempt me.
I have an Amazon tattoo gun.
All right, Logan, you want to make a bet? You want to make a bet with that tattoo gun of yours?
No, don't do it. Don't do it.
Let's hear the bet first.
I gotta choose my words wisely if I'm gonna say this on air right now. If I go to the meet and beat without a rig, we can tattoo BCO on my leg, okay? Just BCO, but if I don't,
Who tattoos? I get a tattoo you?
Yes, you can tattoo me. Are you good? Like, are you good enough that like I'm just saying? Hold on. Logan, are you good enough that you're not gonna like fucking destroy my leg? Like, I mean, like,
Absolutely not.
oh fucking Christ. Okay, I bet Alexis could do it, right? You think Alexis
I don't
could do
know.
a tattoo?
You'd have to ask her.
Luke got to see. I convinced Taylor and David to come over and
Oh
let me
my
tattoo
God.
them.
It was
And-
terrible.
Needless to say, both of them are going to have a bunch of black squares when they decide to black out their tattoos.
Okay, well, so like, I just want to like, as long as I'm not gonna have to get a skin graft to cover my fucking tattoo because like it's that bad, you know what I mean? Okay, yeah, but it's still there, and you didn't get a fucking like, you don't have like a leg.
One though.
All right, but if I don't go at all, somebody gets to try tattooing the full fucking Steely logo that says Bukar Off-Road Podcast on my leg.
Oh God.
Damn, I like this.
I
What
need the
color you
picture.
want?
What?
What color do you want?
Blue.
I think it has to be pink.
Pink.
I
I'll do
will-
pink.
I'll bring it to the meet and beat with us.
Yes. Oh God, people are gonna be drunk.
Oh,
Oh
that's-
Jesus Christ, that's a bad
That's
idea.
a terrible idea.
But
I'm sorry to be the adult.
if I don't go, then I can't get tattooed. So like, we can't do it at the meet and beat.
Oh, but where you live?
We can do it like
Somebody
Steve-O did.
in
I got
that-
a power inverter. We can go down the trail and do it.
Oh my God. Oh my fucking God.
How about no?
We could though. We could.
You guys are fucking ridiculous.
Okay, I don't care. Like, I want tattoos. Like, this is my biggest problem in life. That's not true. I have way bigger problems. But one of my problems in
One
life.
of his biggest problems is he doesn't have enough tattoos.
No,
Or
no,
any
I
at
have
all.
no tattoos, but I want tattoos, but I don't know what to get for tattoos. So I already plan on getting "Don't Die" on my left hand. So like, fuck it.
That's
What's the
not
word?
going to pan out that well because you will die at some point.
Yeah,
You
but
can't-
like,
you can't listen to that one.
that's a fair point. That's
Well,
a fair
I'll tell you what not to do then. Don't go on Amazon at 3 a.m. and buy a tattoo gun and then scroll the internet for easy tattoo options because that's how you end up with a bunch of crappy ones like I did.
Yeah, I'm in. Sign me up. I'm fucking down. I got a thigh for a reason, and what the fuck good? Like, what use is my thigh? Come on. I walk around on it. Ooh, boo hoo. Fuck this thing. Like, you know, so like, I need to designer my leg a little bit with some shitty tattoos.
By God, I'm your guy.
I'm fucking in.
On the note of tattoos, I have been seriously considering getting a trash panda someplace like my thigh or my upper arm.
So there's a tattoo place not far from your house that actually the dude does that. Like that's what he specializes in.
In raccoons?
Yes, with AK.
Raccoons with AKs. That seems like Luke's alley.
Yeah, that pans out. Does he do possums by any chance? Because a possum with an AK would be kind of entertaining.
I mean, it can't be too far off from a raccoon. But Cody, what's the caveat to this tattoo that will be not done at the cabin for the meet and beat?
I think he said that he had to go and shit.
What?
So,
Well, we don't have any more shitty tattoos to talk about.
I mean, how was the AOP trip for you, Graham?
What do you mean, how was the AOP trip for me? It was good. The drive down
I've had
sucked.
in a long time.
The day and a half drive there and back sucked for 2 days of wheeling, but the 2 days of
sorry.
wheeling were fun. Would have been cooler if people's rigs held together a little more. I'm not excused from the situation either. Mine was falling apart. Why are you looking at me weird, Curtis? Why are you poking
don't
your
know.
nose?
Because everybody's rigs worked perfectly fine.
Oh, they did. I don't know. You left early because you're a baby. That I expected. Luke's was
Okay,
broken.
we literally had to drive through freaking a snowstorm from Indianapolis north.
Oh, you did?
So if
Yeah.
you just moved down here, you could solve that issue.
Yeah,
There
I
was
agree
no
with
I
that.
snowstorm.
could just
on
be
my
gay
way.
and date my sister.
You want me to
What?
be gay and date your sister? I don't-
That's
I don't
a
think-
lot to unpack.
I already told you could move in with me. You
Oh,
got.
I
nice
know. All I
soft
gotta do
hands.
is kick your wife out.
God damn. Fuck. All right. Well,
It might be time to end this.
that went sideways, but whatever.
We gotta wait for Cody to come back at least, otherwise he's gonna be lost and confused.
All right, animal facts. Everybody, rip one.
Or what?
Animal facts.
Oh, animal facts.
Uh,
The horse's penis is 3 foot long.
Did you know the Navy uses dolphins? The
in
Navy,
what way?
they train them as in like search dog type things, and they go around the California Bay trying to detect people or mines, like bombs.
Or mines in the ocean?
Yes.
Ocean mines.
The way they train them is they pop out like them green glow sticks and throw them in the water, and the dolphin's supposed to go nudge them, and they got little sensors all over them. It's weird. Look it up.
The giant squid is not the biggest squid. The colossal squid is the biggest squid.
How big is the biggest squid?
It's pretty damn big. They've never caught a video of a colossal squid in its natural habitat alive.
Ooh, here's a good one. The mantis shrimp has a arm that can heat the surrounding water to 8,500 degrees Fahrenheit.
That's a old one. I've heard that one before. Luke, where's your animal fact?
I am underprepared for animal facts. I apologize.
Cats' tongues are the one of the God, why can't I think of the word? Velcro. Cats' tongues. Velcro is based off of cats' tongues, partially.
That kind of makes sense.
And those little fuzzy things, like the maybe. Oh, I definitely just fucked that one up. It's not cat's tongues, but cat's tongues are Velcro-y. But the sticky things that stick to your coat, the sticky seeds, those things too. Not an animal fact. Plant fact.
Terribly
Butterflies can
delivered.
taste their feet.
Butterflies
I
don't
have a
have
real
feet.
question. A real question for you. So Cody's not here. Do you think he will actually have a rig done for the meet and beat, or is he going to be an internet wheeler?
At his current pace, no. I do not think he will.
What does his Jeep need?
Not that much, but he hasn't worked on it. And the parts are held hostage at my shop, so you pay me and he won't have a rig.
Well, send
I'll
him
hide
detail,
him.
brother.
We'll ensure that tattoo is properly inked.
You guys are fucked. Yeah, I'm pissed with my breakage from AOP though. That was some fucking bullshit. That tube clamp finally slipped, but I don't think I tightened it up enough, even though I had a small pipe on it. I think the bolts are just shot. So
Hey, you want to know another animal fact?
Yes.
Platypuses do not have nipples. Their body naturally secretes milk through their skin.
What is
You
it?
can grab a
Babies just lick
platypus
them?
and start sucking on it, and you'll get milk on it.
Suck a platypus.
Bro, I just came back to he was sucking on it, and I don't want to know what the fuck y'all are talking
You're
about.
sucking on a
You go
platypus.
Suck on a platypus, bro.
Oh, dude.
Okay,
Those
so
are the
random
only-
animal fact for you. The duck-billed platypus has no nipples to feed their offspring. Instead, milk oozes from their skin.
And what, the babies just lick them?
Or suck on them?
They suck on the skin?
Yeah.
Bro, how?
So next time you see a platypus, just grab it and start sucking on it.
No. No, I'm on my list of things that I would like to do, that is not one of them. Yeah.
Pegging is.
Oh, God damn it. I
Cody,
hate you, Logan.
I got
If
a
you call
bet
me
for you,
Peggy.
Cody.
Okay,
No,
hit me with it. Sorry, I
I got
literally
a
almost
bet for
shit my
you.
pants, so I had to run away. So I apologize if I missed something.
Nah. Okay, so I got a bet for you.
I swear to God, if it has to do with pegging, no. No.
No. If you don't have a Jeep or rig done by Meet and Beat, and it's there, other than, reasons you can't make it, like money or family stuff. And mine's there. I take your spot on the podcast for half a year.
What?
Because mine and yours are probably
4
at the
episodes.
same
4 episodes.
same level of being done.
4 episodes.
Ooh.
No, I mean, trust me, Logan. Yours is not at the level of mine being done. I promise you, it's not because I have all of the parts, except for literally hydro lines, which are like what $200 at the most. So like,
Are you
So
gonna
why
get it
isn't it done?
because
Can we end the podcast?
no, we're not
Before we
ending it.
make
Fuck
Cody
it.
mad.
No, I'm not mad. You're good. Trust me. You're good. I get teased enough
As
about
he
it. It
goes
doesn't bother
into
me.
his not mad voice.
No, that was my actual serious voice. It wasn't me fucking around. But no, I half a year. No, 4 episodes. Yes, I'll shake on that. You can take my spot for 4 episodes.
That's
Okay.
that's a fair.
Because
Fair assessment.
I have about 90% of my parts, and it's about 70% done. And hopefully that's going to change in the next 2 weeks.
So you are doing better than me because I have 99% of my parts and 0% done. But wait, hold on. How does this change if I am not running the Cherokee?
Well, then you're getting a tattoo. So it's either the
I
tattoo.
have to bring the Cherokee?
No, he's
you have to
asking
have
if he
a
brings a
rig.
different rig.
Either the Cherokee or a different rig, but you physically have to be there driving your own rig at the meet and beat. I mean, obviously, if something comes up like major that you can't control, then you'll just get the tattoo.
Okay. Wait, whoa. So if a family member passes away, I'm just forced to get a tattoo.
Well, we were
So-
already going to do the tattoo, so it's a
Oh, okay. Okay.
you either lose your spot for a couple episodes on here,
No, okay.
or you get
okay.
a tattoo.
All right, but if I show up, you get a BCO tattoo.
I mean, you won't do it. I'll let
Done
someone
by
else do it.
Cody.
No. Okay.
Done by Cody.
Oh,
So well, we have like 2 side bets going on. So were we saying X-nay the first idea? It's now this idea of I have to be there with a vehicle of my own, and if I don't make it, other than something absolutely fucking crazy, that if I don't make it, that you get to come on for 4, you get to take my place for 4 episodes, and I have to get a tattoo done.
Yes.
Okay, but if I do make it, you have to get a blue collar off-road tattoo.
Yes.
Okay, so we should agree now that if we are making this deal, I'm a man of my word, Logan. I'm telling you right now, if you fall out, I'm gonna beat your ass. So
Listen.
I'm a man of my fucking word. I will let this happen, but we have to agree on a tattoo first.
Okay, the tattoos will be about the size of one of these little things.
No,
Not a big tattoo.
the size of the sticker.
Ooh, can I get that
5.
juicy bar?
What sticker?
The blue collar off-road sticker. Did you not get one?
It's somewhere around here.
You
I've
son of
never
a
gotten
bitch.
one.
God damn it. Well, hey, middle of December, keep an eye out. There's going to be stickers in every t-shirt order. Just saying. Shut up, bitch. But you haven't even done your end of it, babe. So fuck you. Anyways, moving on.
That's why I'm telling y'all to shut up.
No, the deadline is New Year's, Graham. So
I say 2 by 2, a 2-inch by 2-inch tattoo. That's fair.
okay.
Right?
Yep.
We're not even going to try to do the Steely tattoo because that's going to be awful. But BCO
2 by 2, or like the size of a vape. So
Yes.
so like 2 by 3 technically, but
whatever.
BCO.
Whatever's proportional. And you have to get the tattoo if you have a rig and it's not there. If you show up, you're getting a tattoo. If you show up with a rig, I'm getting a tattoo.
All right, I'll take this deal. I will shake on it. I can't do it. You can't see me doing it, but I'm clapping I'm shaking. All right, buddy, let's fucking do this. See, I needed the pressure. That's my issue this whole time. Nobody's been pressuring me.
Well, now you got a crappy tattoo on the line.
Hey, I'll
Y'all
take
are
it.
idiots. Always the autistic one feeling smart walking away from this.
I'm just gonna put it on my ass so no one will see it.
Oh, I was gonna put it on my thigh.
I'm gonna put it on your forehead.
Well, that makes more sense for you.
Yeah,
How
I'm
am
gonna
I gonna
put these
explain
nuts on your
that?
forehead.
I was thinking just above the knee, so when I'm wearing shorts and I sit down, you just see BCO sneaking out.
Okay, well that should put pressure on you to actually get something done.
Wait, hold on though. Does it have to be English letters that say BCO, or can I get Braille?
Oh no, it's gonna be the worst scribbling tattoo
Oh,
job.
fuck my life. Fuck my life. Can we make sure it's clean?
Clean enough.
Oh, fuck. No, it's got to be clean, man. I'm not getting an infection on my fucking leg.
Well, just
Like,
pour some beer on it and then wipe it off and then go.
All right,
At least
this
get
just keeps
vodka if
getting
you're pouring
worse.
alcohol on it.
Everclear, please. Something that might actually do something. God damn it.
Pick
What do
me
we have
up.
for time? We're only at 2 hours, Luke. We got one more hour before we're at our cutoff.
Oh God, we have more time still.
Logan, what's your favorite and worst tire?
So I actually didn't have too bad of experience on a Patagonia, but it was also on a 31, so I don't have real experience.
So
with
you
it.
were legitimately like full-fledged retard, not just autistic like the rest of us.
Well, when I'm saying they were 31s, and the thing got street driven more than anything because it was our only vehicle, and they were $40 a tire.
Not
and
bad.
my only off-roading experience with them was in my front yard, so I can't talk about them. I don't know them that well. I really like the Mickey Thompson's, the Baja Bosses is what I have on the Grand Cherokee, or I had them on the Grand Cherokee, and I like them pretty good.
Those are the V pattern ones?
Hey guys,
Yes.
I gotta go. My phone's at 2%.
Fucking lame. Well, thank
I'm
you, Curtis, for
sorry.
coming on. No, thank you for coming
Yes.
on, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. I know we
It
haven't
was
had you
good
on for a
talking with
while.
you guys. I had a
Oh, yeah.
wonderful time at AOP. I honestly, I love that trip. I couldn't have asked for anything better other than more time there.
I love you, Curtis. Bye.
I love you too, Fat.
Okay, now I
Now-
have to edit.
Now
you
we
fucking
have to edit.
dickhead.
Because
God damn it,
you just
Curtis.
had to say the F word.
God damn it. It's okay. It's fine. It's
love you,
fine. It's
Cody.
just making me work, you fucking asshole. But enjoy. Thank you for coming on, brother. Appreciate you.
Yeah, I'll catch you guys later. See ya.
That's good. All right, so the Baja Bosses you enjoy, you were saying?
They've worked pretty good.
Yeah, they're the ones that Nick runs. That tire.
I don't know. I'm not too sure. Nick,
All right, whatever. They're a decent little DOT.
We're going to
Gotcha.
see how these MTRs that get cut are going to work for a while.
You're cutting them?
I might cut a little bit.
How old
I
are they?
would just run them.
Listen,
They're in good shape.
I bought a $40 tire groover on the internet, and I am a tire grooving machine now.
Take a little bit of Adderall and just get after it.
I don't need the Adderall. I'm that good.
Can't wait for you to see you with the tattoo gun then.
I'll send you some pictures.
Oh,
You're
you
going to
can.
regret it. You're going to regret it, I promise.
You should not cut them and then sell them not cut.
Listen, so I only paid $300 for them, which I feel like I only needed a tire to get it rolling around. And
Mhm.
then these things are like 75% tread left. So I was like, I'll just buy these and run them for a while until they wear out and then buy a sticky or something. But that requires me getting my Jeep done now.
Yeah, get it done and see how it goes, I guess.
So now that you've been around me more, what do you think? What's your impressions?
On you?
Yeah.
I think you're a fucking hoot. I think you're a good time. You're pretty knowledgeable, which is always a good time. It's it's always good to have somebody who has like somebody who's a mechanic who does like the generic general maintenance constantly, because you see the small bullshit and you know the quick like look arounds, which I think is super important. And also like
He managed to miss my injectors not being plugged in.
but he saw the injectors not plugged in, so
No, he didn't.
Oh,
I found those when I got home. He only found the spark plug that wasn't plugged in.
Hey, that's 1 out of 2. I'd say that's win-win. That's 50-50.
So
That's pretty good.
Listen, after finding that out, I find that really hard to believe that we missed it because I do remember 100% we went through and unplugged each one to figure out what cylinder was missing. So I don't know if
No, because we
afterwards.
never made it to the back.
Yes, we did. I started at the back because that's where I was leaned up against it, messing with your relay box.
Well, then you didn't plug them back in right.
That's what I'm saying. I'm wondering if.
So
when we were
you
doing-
didn't. You had left my injectors unplugged.
Listen, I think
Because
over the
which
course of
cylinder
that-
did we reach and find that it was the problem? 3?
Number 3.
That would make sense because guess which 2 weren't unplugged? The front 2.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So I'm going to blame
We
Curtis.
solved
now
the
that he's not
problem
here.
and caused another. It's fine.
I'm going to blame Curtis because he was also there with me.
And he's not here to defend himself. It's all
Exactly.
his fault.
It's yeah.
But yeah, my honest opinion is I think you fit in very well with everybody. And I think you're kind of a go with the flow kind of dude, which is super beneficial for like one guy trying to conform to a group of people that already know each other, regardless of just the podcast people. Like I'm talking like kind of our wheeling group. I think you're a solid fit. You're a cool dude.
Yeah, it's funny because like we talked a lot of shit, and then actually getting to wheel with you was kind of fun because like last time you rode with me, this time you're being a hooligan in a ZJ, and that black trail. I kind of feel a little bad about that, just a little bit, not a lot, but
I'm
a little.
mad that it broke when it did because I'm retarded. I am full send on everything. So you didn't get to see it because I was trying to take it easy because that was our plan, was take it easy Friday. So you didn't
Yeah.
get to see me really beat on the thing. So you're going to be in for it when we actually get this thing done and first trail and flopped over on the lid.
We
Oh,
gotta
boy.
fix so much shit before you get to that point, boy. No, but like it was just nice, and that whole weekend was chill. The group of people was fucking awesome. And the help with the mechanical side of things is quite appreciated.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Because, you know, it makes things easier. We're gonna have to figure out what to do about my fucking fuel system, but that's gonna be...
Well, first off, I'm taking your pump out and hitting it with a hammer so you're forced to buy another one because I'm tired of hearing that for the next 45 minutes.
Okay.
Well, that
Sorry.
pump it might be problematic. Anyways, I would check it and make sure it's flowing properly. Something
Well-
isn't right.
Do you work this weekend?
I work this weekend, that's why we're recording today. I'm off next weekend.
I'll pull it in the driveway and get to messing with it then.
Yeah, we gotta figure out what's going on with the fuel
Just take
because...
the 8-pound sledge and make it flat.
No, please.
Which
But,
one?
yeah. We gotta figure that one out. I'm wondering if we're gonna have to wrap the rail. I think we might have to do that, and I probably should put some hood vents in at some point.
Well, I'm looking at some wrap right now. I'll throw on it.
Yeah, we can throw some wrap on it, and that'll probably help it. Other thing I suppose would be check the intake because got put on forever ago at this point, I guess. And if that fails, I'm gonna fucking put a return in there.
Why
You know,
don't you
after
just put a properly flowing fuel pump in there instead of some fucking rinky-dink overbuilt bullshit or vice versa?
That was an
Well,
oxymoron.
I'm gonna
Rinky-dink
replace that
overbuilt.
one.
Some rinky-dink overbuilt fuel pump? Clearly it's shit.
I'm gonna replace that one with
It
something
sounds
more
exactly like
generic.
Sean's. It's got the lack of throttle response that Sean's had when his pump was fucked up. You've had it before. I would be careful beating around the bush when you know what causes that issue for you in most cases.
Yeah,
Confirm, but I wouldn't stray too far from that fuel pump. It's always caused you problems. Not that particular one, but just fuel pumps in general.
You have O2
Yeah.
sensor, Luke?
yes, I have an O2 sensor.
So put a
Wouldn't
good
cause
snap
it
on
to
re-
run like that.
Yeah, those-
Shut up! Jesus Christ, I was trying to talk, you fucking cunts. Go on, if you get a good scanner, you can read and see what the O2s are reading. If it's fucking lean as shit, then you know that bad fuel delivery. Pretty easy.
Not on a Jeep. His sensor's gonna be so old it ain't gonna switch nothing. I have a scanner right here.
Is it a good scanner?
Yeah.
And you can actually see the graphs and all that?
Yeah.
So then try it. What's the worst that can happen? You go, oh, that didn't really tell me much, but it could tell you plenty. That's literally what they're designed to do.
The problem is not on these old style Jeeps. Yeah, I mean it will, but it's also it's a lot to it. It could be a vacuum leak, and it's going to be showing it's either pegged rich or super lean.
So I mean, you could then take starting fluid and spray around the intake, and if it starts revving up when you're spraying near it, then you know that you have a vacuum leak of some sorts. You know?
Yeah, I'll work on it here in a little while. I'll fix it for him.
Make it right.
Look at you being a good friend. That's very nice of you.
I do have his welder and chop saw and bender and all that here.
Is it the DeWalt chop saw? Is it still working?
Yes.
Hell yeah, dude! That was the best thing ever.
And my welder.
Yep. Dude, that chop saw was the best thing. Like poor Richie and Luke were fucking chopping his tube up by like angle grinders and sawzalls. So I went to my buddy and I'm like, I need to buy this. And I'm like, here you go, Luke. And then Luke's next second, just cutting everything up, and it was taking like 2 seconds instead of like 5 minutes per cut. It was awesome. That was great.
I want one of those evolution saws. Those look sick.
Evolution saws? I don't even know what you're talking about.
They cut real fast, and it doesn't. I think they use a steel blade, which sounds sketchy.
Yeah,
but they're sick.
Yeah, I saw
they're expensive
those.
though.
And they're
I'm glad I'm
thick,
friends
right?
with y'all now because y'all are saving me a lot of headache. Because I was just going to throw these tons under just get them working. Luke's making me spend a whole lot more money that I didn't want to, but I know it's going to be worth it in the end.
Yeah,
It'll probably last longer.
Luke's the guy. If you want to do something the cheap way but do it right, Luke's definitely the guy. He's king of that.
Let me tell you what happens. So Luke comes over, gives me his suggestions. He says, all right, when I come back tomorrow, we're going to do it this way. I immediately call Graham after Luke leaves, get Graham's opinion, and then combine them two and weld it up where I think it's going to go, and before Luke can come back and tell me I'm wrong.
Yeah, I'm sure Luke loves that.
Well, Logan knows that my opinion is maybe not polar opposite of Luke's, but it's very opposing most of the time.
Like when I was welding that third link in, Luke literally left, and before he made it to the stop sign, I was on the phone with Graham saying, hey, what do you think about this? Do you think it's okay enough? And Graham's like, yeah, so I welded it in before Luke even made it back home.
That's funny.
It's terrible. I live in a mechanical hellscape.
Well,
I'm over here
all the time, right?
Yeah. It's still gonna come out nice though, because like it's a 50-50 of how Graham would do it and how I would do it, and I'm hoping that they're gonna work out well. The base numbers appear to be fairly decent, so it'll do the thing.
You
I
don't
gotta
need
sprinkle my retarded in it.
those stupid sheets, as Katrini has said, are junk. You don't have a reference. Use it as a reference, not as a Bible.
So after riding with both of y'all, good evening ranch. Y'all's rigs are set up differently, but work the same. And I feel like Graham's driving style matches more of mine, where he's easy at first and then he gets fed up and then just floors it.
And what is my driving style?
You're just
Dumb.
an idiot the entire time.
Where he just puts the amount of times you've driven into a line with a deep ass hole and ended up. I think of the time at Roush several times this past trip. Yeah, just dumb.
How's that stroker build coming?
We don't talk about the stroker build at this point in time. Yeah, Ronald 2.0 is doing perfectly fine. I'm not putting a stroker in until Ronald 2.0 blows up. Now, I'm not being nice to Ronald 2.0. I don't know how much oil he has in him. He did get a brand new radiator, so he's cool. Cool as a cucumber.
I'm a little sad you didn't get to experience the turbo Jeep because it's no longer turbo. but I think it's going to be fun at the meet and beat.
Are you going to turbo it for the meet and beat?
No, I just took all the turbo stuff off.
Why? That's lame.
So it was fun. It made good power, and it worked really well on the street. But within the first 45 minutes of doing 2 mile an hour in the trail, it would get so hot under the intake. I'm not lying. It would get like 340-degree intake temps, and it would start running awful. Like I took it out, I don't know, a month and a half ago now before I started doing all this, and ran perfectly fine driving around in 100-degree weather. And it's 87 up there. And I mean, within the first 10 minutes, I already burnt out a plug and burned up an injector. Just because the setup I had worked for street, not for slow crawling.
Mm.
And it also had like water mouth in it. It wasn't just, straight wrapped right around. So
Now, would you have been better off with lower gearing, so it would have required everything to spin more? And,
No,
or would
the
that have made it
problem
worse?
the problem was the turbo setup I did. It puts the turbo directly under the intake, and I put the biggest turbo you can under the intake without having to build a new motor mount. And I mean, I ceramic coated it inside and out on the manifold, heat wrapped everything, cut holes in the body so heat could escape. I was running 4 fans at one point in the woods trying to get it to stay cool, and it just wouldn't. Like when you're moving and it has airflow, it's fine.
You know how to
But
fix
just-
that?
I
Meth-
should have put it on the passenger side, but I was set up with it.
Yes, but meth injection.
You had
it.
it.
Meth.
It
Wait,
was
what
on
the
water. It
what
was
the
on water
fuck?
meth.
What the fuck? I think you're
It-
just bad.
No, it just well.
Did you have
I
an
was-
intercooler?
No, I was also mean to
Oh,
it.
well, that's not. There you go.
Well, that's
I
what the
mean-
water meth's for.
No, it's not, but it
Yes,
can
it is.
help. No, it's not. It's not supposed to. Okay.
is-
Okay. No,
While
that's
street tuning-
not. Oh God.
Listen. While street tuning it, you could watch the intake temps go from 250 down to 87 once it's in boost. Because I had it where it starts spraying at 1 pound of boost, and it worked really fine. The problem is when you're crawling, you are not constantly in boost. And the way
You
I had
can
it,
be. You just have to be really low gear.
yeah,
Or
that's
just
true.
have the meth up on a fucking thumb button. You just pull methed out 24/7. 1500 RPM. Meth.
It was. I gave Luke a ride in it. It was on 10 pounds of boost when Luke rode in it, I think, or 8 or something like that. 35 with 355 gears in it, and Luke said it felt like his, but instead of falling off, it kept pulling. Like it
yeah.
It was fun. If I had gears, it would have been scary because hitting death wobble at 100 is not fun.
Yeah, it was a cool setup, but I'm not upset to see it gone.
For what I planned to do with the Jeep, it was better to just take it off.
Yeah, and after
Yeah.
talking with the guy that does the tuning, I don't see any point in the supercharger setup idea that I've been talking about a while ago. It just seems like a impractical way to try and get more horsepower out of a shitty platform.
Well, when you put stock tires, I put stock tires back on the thing and put it in 4 high, and it would do like 150-foot 4-wheel drive burnout. It was amazing. But
That sounds pretty cool.
but in the woods, it wasn't for it. So I'm just gonna, after we get the tons and the coilovers and all that done, then I'm going to go pick up a 4.8, and throw it in there, and be like everybody else. Is why I changed something that worked.
That makes sense. I don't like it, but that makes sense.
I vibe with it.
It was free. I mean, I have a 4.6 stroker 4.0 right here on the floor. I could throw in it.
There you go. Now we're talking.
Or no, it's a 4.7 because I have a 4.6 in it now, and I have a 4.7 sitting in the floor.
So it was stroked, boosted, and on meth.
Yes.
That's cool. I like that. That sounds sick. Should have
And
kept
what-
it just for the cool points.
So when Graham was down here the first time and we were talking, all my tons were supposed to go into this Grand Cherokee, and they talked me into doing it in the Cherokee, and now that's why it's now caged and it's getting all this crap. So I was like, yeah, it would sound cool having a ton swapped, caged, stroked, turboed Cherokee. It sounds cool. It just doesn't work.
Not with that configuration. Maybe on the
No.
passenger side, but it gets messy. There's less space on that passenger side than you'd
Yeah, but the
think,
routing
especially
is
when you have
easier.
everything moved around in the engine bay to put parts where they need to go. You end up with very little space on that passenger side. If you've ever seen mine with the hood open, there's no space.
Yeah, it would have to go right where the AC compressor is.
Yeah. So, sucks that it's it sucks, but it's also interesting to hear about a 4.0 in a Cherokee with a turbo that didn't work, because nobody ever talks about when projects like that don't work. You just see pictures of turbo Cherokees, and then that's it. Then nothing more. And I'm sure it works for some people depending on what they do, but
So there's another guy that tuned, or the same guy that tuned mine. He did another one who's been on a couple of the Trail Trash videos. He's also taken his off. Like, you can make it work. I could have made it work, but at the same time, I found a buyer. I lost $100 overall from turboing it to taking it all off to selling it. I was like, I'm just going to take the $100 loss. I've had $100 worth of fun in it, and just go back to something that worked. Because it sounded like a Cummins. It sounded really nasty on the rev limiter in the mud. It was great, but it just, for what the purpose of this Jeep now, it would have caused more headaches than it was worth.
Yeah.
We'll just stick to the stroker for now.
Yeah, that's one thing I will say that came out of this AOP trip for me is I'm just really fucking happy with how everything except for the fuel system, I can't believe I fucking said that, worked. Everything else was fine. Like, I know that I need a steering upgrade. It's not anything new for me to finally have broken something in the steering, 4 years later? Like, oh well, shit happens. So
yeah, I think that's it's better to be reliable than to be flashy, I think, when you're doing stuff like that and going on.
So I sent a video in the group thing. That was the last time it was out running on 5 cylinders, and it sounded god awful. I'll send another video later of when it actually ran good. It sounds mean, but at the end of the day, I was like, I'd rather not be on the side of the trail trying to fix this and just have something that works. Because I think this red Cherokee's only been out in the woods 3 times this whole last year, and I'm used to where we were going every weekend. So I'm trying to get mine done now so we can go wheel. Because I think Luke's going to drag me out to go all these test wheeling spots with y'all.
Hell yeah.
yeah, we're going out to Leatherwood and we're going to, Harlan, possibly in the same weekend.
Hell yeah, that'd be cool.
The same weekend.
Yeah.
Wow.
Go run Friday, Saturday at Leatherwood, and then go in the opposite entrance at Harlan for a day.
Not the main entrance?
Not the main entrance. Go in the one that's closer to all the obstacles. It's on the
Pretty sure that
opposite
other
side of
entrance is
town.
gnarly in other ways, but I could be wrong.
We'll
You'll learn. You'll find out. You'll see.
We'll have 2 1-ton rigs on 40s. Other thing that desperately needs addressing is I need better bump stops, and I've got to do something about coilovers up front at the very minimum.
Well, I do have a set sitting right here.
He doesn't want those.
I don't
needs
either.
his rad flows or whatever.
Come on, FOA or die, son.
Oh, no. No FOAs.
Well, that's what I bought because I bought them before someone told me no. And I was like, well,
on
too late.
arrival.
Too late.
Oops.
And then he made me buy springs that didn't even come close to fitting, so I had to send them back and spend another $500 on springs.
That's annoying.
Yeah, that's Luke for you.
Jeez. Well, alrighty. We're kind of coming down to the final wire here. I apologize for everybody listening that this was a very sporadic and random episode. It was kind of crazy, but I don't know. I had a good time, so hopefully you did too listening. But yeah, thank you very much for listening. We appreciate you guys. Feel free to, whatever you're listening on, go over there and give us 5 stars, give us a rating, or whatever that bullshit is, but we appreciate it if you do. So thank you. And yeah. On that note,
watch Cody get a tattoo.
Yeah. Yep. Well, yeah. It'll happen.
Yeah. On that note, in May, come watch Cody get a tattoo.
Yeah, I'm not
You
gonna
probably
put
won't
a
be able to
positive
watch.
spin on that one.
If you won't know the answer until maybe you will. I can't say. Maybe you'll know. Maybe you'll be there. Maybe you won't.
Oh yeah. So it might be Logan getting a tattoo. Come watch one of us get a tattoo. Or you'll just be hearing from Logan. And it will be no Cody on those episodes. Sounds like a vacation. Oh, you doing the editing too, right,
Like
Logan?
a vacation.
Hell yeah, dude. Get on that one, buddy.
No, you'll still do the editing.
God damn it. All right. Well, alrighty, on that note.
On that note, everyone have a good night, and make sure to take the time to enjoy the smaller wheeling trips with the boys because they always fuck.
And don't touch other people's dads.